Hello, welcome to Streams. I'm late, I'm sorry. Where am I? There I am. Hi, welcome to Streams, everyone. I'm Icarus, and these are the Streams. I'm sorry I'm late. I had some stuff to do today. Went a little bit late. I actually worked out today instead of tomorrow because I had the ability to, and I was like, oh my gosh, it'll be so much nicer to not do it after work, please. So I got it done, and thank goodness for that. But yeah, so hello, welcome to Streams. Today we'll be doing Final Fantasy 14. For anyone who doesn't know, this is our Final Fantasy Funtime 14, or time. This is where Epsilion, my cousin, and I go to Final Fantasy 14's main story quest, MSQ. Together, we are in Shadowbringers. So there's the base game. It is an MMO. There's a base game. Then there's the first expansion, Heavensward, and the second expansion, Stormblood, which I think is all free. Those two expansions are free now, basically, if you get the game. I have to confirm on that. And then, oh, turn that down. I'm pulling that up for something. And then there's Shadowbringers, which is where we are. There's one after called Endwalker, but we'll get there eventually. We are a little bit more than halfway through, I believe. Maybe a little bit more than halfway. A little bit more than halfway. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to deal with the Ulmore situation. So just throwing that out there. We will be doing spoilers for everything up to this point. Please no spoilers for anything past this point. You'll see where we are based on the quest. We're on the view from above, if you know the quest names, and we'll be there. Okay, so without further ado, let me get on with Epsilion. Trying to make that a quick intro. All right, hold on. Oh, I have to go to this because I'm deafened. Okay, Epsilion, can you hear me?
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, he's here. Oh, hi. Hold on, let me go to Gameplay with Friends. There we go. Everyone can see. There we go. Look, everything's working. Hooray!
You can see me. Hey, everybody.
Yay! Everyone's here. Hello. So we just hung out yesterday. We had our buddy Valamir come in town. We just got confirmation that he's safe for his trip, which is great. So we're all happy here. So yeah. It's fun. Okay, so, by the way, Epsilion and I, before we started, we were talking about something. Banners, and we're talking about gacha. Why were we on that? Do you remember what led us there? Do you remember what the conversation was that led us to it?
You know what? I don't remember what led us to banners now.
Polling stuff, percentage chances, Oh! I know what it was. Okay. We were talking about the event in this game that ended with the patch, and how it's weird that there's an event with a story that's never available again. And so I mentioned, since I played gacha games, I used to in the past a lot, which I should... Oh, don't do it. But I've been playing one called Nikkei, if you know Nikkei. Don't do it, guys. Don't do what I'm doing. Let's talk about banners, because banners are where you get a character for a limited amount of time, and if you miss it, you miss it. Especially limited time banners. If someone was like, what's a banner? And I'm like, oh, you sweet summer child, you've never played a gacha. Please stay pure. Please do not. Please be better than us. Please do not.
I've played gachas, but I've just never played one that referred to that as a banner. I'm not like, I guess I don't really put the communities, I guess, that talk about the games either. So I guess I've never heard that phrase.
Okay, I'm on Nikkei right now for research, not because I'm playing the game. For research. Okay, so let me show you what a banner is. How do I do this?
You hear me?
What'd you say? I freaked out.
I'm
What'd you say?
Quiet on your stream.
Let me turn you up. I will fix that.
Am I quiet for you, or is it just in stream?
No, it's just really in stream, but I can turn that up.
Okay.
I can turn that up easy.
I did adjust. I took my microphone out of my office.
There we go. That should be better.
And put it into the living room. We were trying to watch some stuff as a group and be part of a conversation at the same time, and it...
Oh, yeah, we did do that. That's right,
yeah,
we were watching
I did
stuff.
the night before you came over, actually.
Ah.
And so I had my microphone, literally the whole thing off the assembly, and had it out there, and it didn't work. So I adjusted the gain. It's all out of whack.
Okay, let me, what's it called? I'm gonna flex for a moment, but it's for research. It's for research. Okay. All right, so you asked what a banner was. I'm gonna show you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull this up.
Show me. You're gonna show me on the stream.
Yeah, on the game. I'm just gonna like raise it to the camera. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry.
Let me reopen the Twitch stream now because I closed it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Okay. So I play Nikke, which is a really fun and totally not anything else, pretty girls, kind of game that is like fighting the end of the world, which is very fun. It has a good story. It genuinely does.
Oh, you're just talking about Freezing.
Freezing had a good story.
Yeah,
anyway, for a bit, I actually stopped.
Fan service and story aren't the same thing.
All right, for your record, I stopped reading it because the story started getting blah. It started to get interesting in a way I was like, but none of this is connecting, whatever. So anyway, so I got this character, and a lot of you will recognize this character. How do I?
Oh, is it to be or not to be?
Yep, look who it is.
That is the question.
Yep, you can get 2B. Now, how did I get this character? I rolled in what's called a banner. So, whenever you have a gacha game, which is a game with a bunch of different characters, a whole bunch of different characters, every week or 2 weeks or so, a banner will appear. And this banner has a character. All right, I'm trying to get a good one up. So a character can appear in the banner, okay, which is someone like this. This girl is the one in the banner this time. And if you pull for her, she has let me show you, 2% chance of getting pulled. And because it's her banner, she has an upgraded chance. Banner is because it's literally on the, I'm trying to get it up to where, on the thing up here, if you look up at the top right, there's a banner. There's literally a banner that says who's up to be pulled.
It's a banner ad.
Yes, it's a banner ad. It's literally a banner ad saying this one, this one. Here's the reason it's exclusive. Here's how this works. The girl I showed you, she will go into the normal pool later, and you can get her, but it's a really small chance. 2B and A2 was in there as well, if you know Nier Automata. The two of them,
super familiar, but I know the character names like that.
The two of them were in a longer banner of 30 days, a whole month, where you could pull for them. After that month was over, after the patch was done, you can no longer pull for them. They will never be pullable again. They are not in the general pool. The girl I showed you will go to the general pool. Very small chance, but she will. They will never be there again. So it's an exclusive FOMO kind of situation to, if you want them, you get them.
Yeah, so I'm playing a gacha game called Souls. Just came out like a couple months ago. And it's from some devs that work, it's a publisher, I should say, not devs, the devs themselves, but a publisher that has made other games mobile games I played in the past that were okay. Like one of them was like a Survivor, like the Vampire Survivor style game. It was pretty fun. And
oh yeah, that's fun.
Like a weird like run and gun type game, but it was mobile, so it was a little interesting. I got kind of like upset with it at some point because like the actual like mechanics of playing it were a little bit annoying with the mobile screens. I just kind of gave up on it playing it as a game. But anyway, the Souls game they made is pretty good because it's just a gacha game essentially. Nothing like it's an auto battler mixed with a gacha. So like the auto battler parts are pretty good. And there's no like input, so you just kind of watch a battle happen. Which I kind of wish I could just like. There's a speed up mechanic, but like to unlock higher levels of speed up, you have to pay in the game. Like you have to get VIP status. And the more real money you spend, the higher VIP status can get faster. You do progress in it naturally if you actually play the game every day, but it's just really slow. Anyway, but they don't have that terminology at all. I played other gachas before this too, and none of the ones I've ever played have ever used that term banner.
Do you have characters you pull?
Yeah, they have events. Like this game has I guess I can show you. I don't know if it's going to show well on my camera, but they have
probably as well as mine.
They have summons. Right now there is not so. See this on the screen.
I can see it a little bit, yeah.
So like normally at the top up here, like kind of like how yours had the banner, there would be. I'm trying to like show on the screen without touching it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Normally there would be like a little ad up there that kind of says like here's like the current event, and like they they had like an event that made it so that certain summons would be more likely their percent chance to be higher. There is this like chart that breaks down like the current percent chance for every single.
Yes.
These are all the legendary or the epic heroes.
Yep. The SSRs. Yep.
So
Yep.
it breaks up. They're really crappy. Yeah, they're really crappy percent chance of spawning.
Yep.
So those numbers are like really infinitesimally small.
Yep. 0.2. Yep. Know that.
Yeah. 1/900th of chance of getting it for almost all of them. But yeah, so that's they have that, but they don't have an event right now, so I can't show you what the banner of this game would look like. But they never call it that. It's just an event happening, and it just ups the like percent chance for certain characters. I guess it's similar, but it's not quite the same. When I was reading the official like definition of a banner before we started, it just sounds like a loot box to me. It's literally a specific collection. So I guess it's just that the terminology is different for. I'm just gonna guess was the game made by Japan or China? Maybe is the difference here.
I don't know, Japan,
huh?
But it's a banner for others. Fate Go is called a banner whenever they have a new character.
Yeah, but Fate Go is definitely a Japanese developer. Pretty
so
sure.
is a couple others I've played in the past. I don't know their names 100% because it's been so long. Because I was clean for so long.
The reason why I'm saying I think it might be a Japanese-Chinese divide maybe for devs is because I played a lot of Chinese gachas because I always play like really like crappy free ones that don't last for very long. And they just like they get boring fast and everybody drops out of them, so they just stop making it because there's no point because they're not making any money off the cash shop, like the microtransaction cells. Or it is just a bad game. People just stop playing, and like I guess the devs really too. But yeah, all the Chinese ones we're playing never. Are you good?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm good. No, you're good. I accidentally pressed buttons, so I was trying to get the Stream Deck because I have so much on it, and I needed to make more profiles. This is my fault. It lags, and so I was pressing next so many times I accidentally pressed the button for one of the actions. So it was very loud. Sorry, everyone. All right, go ahead.
All right. Okay. So, but yeah, so I think the Chinese ones I played just don't call it that. I think that's the difference, probably.
Okay. I think it's more like a colloquial term. It's just like something people use for it.
Yeah,
I think DK does actually say banner.
Like, loot crate, looting is a thing in gaming in general. Crates are things that store items, so like that makes sense. You call it a crate, and then looting meaning like, oh, it's a reward you're gonna get. Calling them loot crates can be deceptive because it's not like you're guaranteed to get something good either. So I guess that's why a lot of games stopped using that term. Also, loot crate became synonymous with like gambling for a bit there. So like, I
mean, banners it's the same thing. It really is. There's only percentage chance of rolling these girls. It's a higher.
You don't buy the banners at all, right?
I mean, you pay money. You can pay money, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I totally haven't done that for a certain girls.
Well, that sounds
one
like
of my biggest.
That sounds like a legit loot crate then, but.
Yep.
I mean, the version. Don't
play this. Don't play this.
The games I played, the summons. I mean, you can. The one I'm playing right now, they have the summons. Literally, that's what they call the mechanic when you get something. You get to unlock a character. The summon mechanic isn't paid for directly, but you can buy the gems that are the currency that you buy with real money, and then you spend the gems that you bought with real money.
Yep, that's how DK works. Yep.
Okay.
That's a banner. That's a banner, baby.
That does mean that you are gambling for that. If you
yes, you are.
So that's probably why I'm wondering if that's why I'm guessing that's another attribute for why they would change it to banner instead of loot crate, just because people already catch on to loot crate means gambling. So banner now is some other term that's not
banner is also
same.
Very specific to the character because each banner features, and this is for Fate Go Genshin. That's another big one. Features that character, and the percentage chance goes up for that character while they're on their banner. It's usually for new characters. They come out, then they go in the general pool. Nikkei's nice because in the general pool, you get to pick 15 characters to put into your wish list. So when you do roll an SSR, which is still extremely small, when you do, it's gonna be one of those, which is nice. So you actually can get doubles to get, characters up and start, which is not as important as you think.
How many characters are in Nikkei now? How many playable characters? How many, not playable characters?
If we count everyone who's not, Okay, I'm only gonna count SSRs because SR and lower is crap and no one cares. And there aren't many of them. They barely introduce new SRs. It's just new SSRs. You know, the ones that actually matter. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm counting. 24.
Good.
24. Where was I? Because I accidentally clicked on someone before. 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 45, 46, 47, 49, 51, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67.
There's not just a count somewhere on the screen.
70, 71. I'm looking at something that doesn't have
As you
to
started
count.
doing this, like, that won't be too bad. And then as you keep going, I'm like, this is unfair. Like, why?
79, 80, 81. No. 81. 81. Not counting SRs and rares, which don't matter. So
Okay.
there are basically 81 characters. Now, who matters? Let's see. Who is A and higher? Because if you're B or lower, you're trash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's like 37.
Oh, wow.
If you're below B in the rankings, which I use the... what's the site I go to if anyone cares to play? Please don't play this game. Do something better with your life. Don't do me. Don't do this. I use the Nikkei.gg tier list. This dude does really
no one else should do
involved. Really involved like tiers. If you're not A or higher, there's no point using you. Sadly, there's some cool girls later, but they're trash, so we don't use. Oh well, bye. But yeah, it's okay. And before anyone points fingers, well, oh, you're playing a gacha game. That's basically an auto player. And you knock on the gameplay for this game. I can play Nikkei on silent, doing my dailies while watching a show or cooking.
What's the gameplay? What do you actually do with the characters?
This is my involvement for engagement. This should be engaging. I expect more from this. Before anyone says anything.
What is the actual gameplay on the game?
It's an FPS. Well, okay, third person, sorry. You actually can hold on the screen and they'll shoot where you hold. There's actually manual play where there are certain Nikkeis that are better on manual, and you really need to use manual. It's fun. It's not actually bad. When I was watching people play it, because I saw someone play it on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty. That's, fun.
Terrible.
But I was like, oh,
that's...
that's...
using the word pretty, but I don't think that's what that word means.
It is, they're pretty. Leave me alone.
They're 2D women.
But also, I saw the gameplay, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. You actually, shoot. That's cool. And you shoot parts of enemies to help. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I was like, oh, that looks cool. I play it on auto, but if I do story, I could play it on manual. But, But yeah, so it's just a little dumb time waster that I do while I'm, going to bed or something.
That's what I do with Soul.
It's a toilet game. It's a toilet game.
Do my dailies and try to make some progress in the main story when I can. And like I said, it's an auto battler, so it's literally I don't do anything. I just
So it's mine.
Strategize my layout of my 5 guys on the grid, and hopefully I do okay.
And I actually like Nikkei because the stories are very good. They're actually good. There's a really sad one. Okay, when I joined,
absolutely no story in Souls. There's a premise for the game, and that's it.
When I joined, there was the big event going for this super old school character who was the foundation of the story when everything started in the deeper lore. I didn't know that. I was like, oh, this looks... And it was fully voiced, and it was really actually dark and sad. And I was like, oh my god, this is...
Nikkei was fully voiced? That's crazy.
Yeah, Japanese, English, Korean, and I believe they just got French, if I understand correctly.
Souls doesn't even have voice acting. It's got music notes. That's about it. Motifs and stuff. It's cute. It's cute little game. It's meant to be a little bit simpler, I think.
Yeah, it's a time waster. So's Nikkei for me. It's just there's more to it. I'm like, oh, that's kind of nice. But it is a time waster. I'm doing it for a time waster. However, it has nice beats to it that I'm like, oh, this is actually very nice. So I was like, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, it's fun. And the events are cute because and that's going back to what we were talking about Final Fantasy 14. I think that's why they do the events. It's something new, and it's like, oh, I can be involved in the world again. This place is living and thriving, and being limited means FOMO.
So 6.5 update just dropped, and they had an event. I saw somewhere like an email or something that there was an event that was timed. Sorry, I keep moving. There's an event that was timed that if you went to the event before the 6.5 update came out, you could participate. Now that it's out, you can't participate. That's what I read, at least. I don't know how that works, but I thought that was really odd. They would have an event that's purely narrative, no items, no other I don't think maybe you get like a status thing, like a tile or something for doing it, but you can't do it once the update happened. So it's like, why would they even make an event like with a narrative based, like a side story based event that you can't do unless you're playing for a very specific window of time, like 5 months?
FOMO.
It seems very odd.
Get people involved, so
baby. All right, where am I going? Oh, we're going this way.
I mean, there are for Nikke, there are Chainsaw Man characters that I will never have. They were in a limited banner before I played the game. I will never be able to have them. They're not very good, so lol.
Final Fantasy 14 does that with like some Squaresoft properties.
Yes, they do.
And some Capcom properties. And the thing is, they did that and made it seem like it'd be like, if you don't do it this time, you'll never get to do it. But then it turns out, oh yeah, they'll make it like a seasonal event. And like every year, there's like a small window where you can do it again, basically, or do something that's very similar and get the same items. So most of it's not like one time ever. It's usually like a little bit more lenient than that, and you can play later to get it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Nikke eventually comes back. Well, we made these assets, and players who started playing recently don't have them. Let's do another promotion.
Yeah.
All people to join.
The thing with Nikke is, and with a lot of gachas, is you think that people are going to have their banners again, again on the thing. And sometimes it happens, but they release new characters all the time that they barely go back because they're usually just making someone new.
Yeah, that's probably just because how popular it is.
And that gets bloated.
I bet eventually they'll not get new events, and I'll just be going up here. Assuming.
It looks right.
Well, there's nowhere else to go from here, so I guess not. This door.
Alice, we're looking to Alice. No, not that one. Yeah, so we're gonna go beat the big bad baddie of Ulmor and save the day. So there you go.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Oh, here she is.
There we are. Oh yeah, they want us to see something. They're like, you gotta see this. We're like, what's wrong? Everything's fine.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. There's a village, insert name here, over to the northeast.
You don't say!
Oh yeah, oh. Wait,
we've already been there! Surely we haven't been there.
We didn't go to that one. That's not the one we
we didn't go to that one. Okay, because that's on the west.
If you look, on your screen, if you look to it's like right to like her, above her right side of her. That's those like set of buildings.
Oh, I see it. I see this one right here.
My
right
heights. I'm zoomed out a lot more than you, so I can see.
There we go, right there.
Yeah, that's the village she's talking about. That's the northeast if you look at the compass.
That'll lead us over to the other one we went to at some point. So here we go.
Probably.
So there is. Yet after 2 decades without the ladder in operation, which led us up here, it cuts off the top from the bottom. I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since been abandoned.
Nor I. But that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen.
Unsuccessfully, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Whoever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look. Insert name here.
We'll see. We'll sit here.
No.
They mean like look. I thought they meant like go down there.
Search your surroundings for the mysterious person.
Move it's I Spy.
Yeah, it's the I Spy minigame.
Where's this dude?
I always forget how to change the camera position. I have to like mess around with it for a bit.
Where's this guy? That's as zoomed in as I get?
Yeah, it's not very zoomed in. That's what I was thinking too. Which means
I guess we don't have binoculars or anything, so...
No.
I suppose that's realistic. Oh, there they are. They're by the rock.
I absolutely knew you were going to say that. Do you realize how unhelpful that is?
The big rock right in front of you. The first rock. Super close.
The big rock. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's really close.
Yeah, he's like not... When they said he was failing hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's this person seems to likewise spotted you and hurried back to the village. They're scared. Because...
Running away is okay.
They've not seen people win. decades. From the other side, I mean.
We people. Wait, no, we people.
They're like, oh my gosh, there's a cat woman and a bear dude. What is that?
What is this?
So sorry.
Zootopia invades.
There's someone, right? And they were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say we investigate?
I'm curious too, I must admit. I dare say we have a bit of time ere the others ascend. Ascend.
Sent.
It's settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited.
Is she like alliterating on purpose? That was a lot of same words.
We are. Have you played this game? Where have you been? What?
I mean, Alfino is poetic and stuff. Alice is usually not that poetic. Usually she's more.
They're all poetic to a degree. We're the only one who's like, eh.
I honestly, yeah, it's probably just the writers. Whoever's writing these things now. Just
We are olden English of the fantastical times.
It's closer to Shakespearean English than
Barf.
Old English,
Barf.
like true Old English.
I don't like Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Blech.
I
Look
like
at-
Macbeth. Macbeth is interesting.
Macbeth is good. Macbeth is good.
Good cautionary tale.
Yes, very good.
Hamlet's
very good.
Hamlet's not bad either. Some of the characters in Hamlet I could do without, but
Harry's got
I mean-
irksomes, but it's not horrid.
Lion King is a good version of Hamlet. They did a good job, like
Yeah.
making it more digestible or whatever.
What's her name supposed to be in Lion King? The one who like doesn't unalives, I guess. The girl who was into Hamlet, who like, oh no, he's crazy. I'm gonna not.
I guess there's not a parallel in Lion King for that because there's not. I mean, I guess
Because Nala kicks Simba into
Yeah.
gear. She doesn't wallow.
I think that was a good change they made to. Yeah, make it less depressing overall. That's the main thing about Lion King they managed to do. The only depressing part is Mufasa's death and Simba thinking he caused it.
Look at her.
Gosh, why can't I not find the button to get off my mount? It's terrible.
Look at this.
She's creeping. She's out here sneaking and creeping. Better sneaking than the other dude.
Where's Alfino? Is he around here?
I didn't see him.
Okay.
Do you think that she went with us and Alfino to stay behind?
No, there he is. There he is. He's right here.
Yeah, he's right here.
We got some.
Oh, do you want some of these dried victuals? They're got a thing on them. We might need to get them.
I'll just take my fill.
Food has been hung out to dry in the sun, and quite recently, by your reckoning. Oh, okay. So we're just assessing it. Oh, we're investigating. We have to do it with all three things anyway. All right. What's
The
that?
door.
The
door.
Door's last thing I gotta do.
Okay.
That's the most obvious.
That's the
thing that Alex
penultimate.
says.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say no. It's the ultimate because it's the final thing we're gonna do.
Penultimate, right? The last thing, the culmination. Oh, that's the second to last. Okay.
Yeah.
We're on the penultimate.
Yeah. Now we're on the penultimate. I just gotta find.
That's
where it
called the
is.
semifinal. Oh, it's inside here.
No,
It's inside here.
That's a ranking system level. It's not the same thing.
We're ranking the climactic impact of these things.
That's not how that works. Like you can't. It's not gonna eliminate.
Is that not a ranking? Oh my gosh.
But for elimination, it's not the same thing. We're not talking about eliminating things technically.
Ooh, that means someone was here. I like half full.
That's funny.
Our characters would say half empty because we are jaded.
I think it's completely full, actually.
That's just delusion.
Half of it's water and the other half of it's air. It's not a vacuum. No, I'm being literal.
Holy crap. And I'm the one who has semantics issues.
It's not semantics. It's physics.
Oh my gosh.
Now I'm arguing semantics.
You are awful. Kick the door down, Epsilion. Kick the door down.
Wait. So we talked. We did all three. Now we have to tell Alfino that we can't find anything because we're.
Alfino, these people are weird.
We're bad at investigating, even though we've done this for thousands of years now. It feels.
Oh
like.
god. Maybe actually. What news? Insert name here.
Yeah.
Were you able to find anything of note? People are definitely still living. I couldn't find a serious person. This place really Spanish. Durr! The last one's like.
The last one is I'm just bad at games.
I
I
don't
guess
care, man.
it doesn't matter. It really, I'll do. I couldn't find our mysterious person. You do.
Oh,
People are
dude,
just only living
the
here.
people are living here, man. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
they're just whatever.
that's the only two reasonable answers.
Indeed, while there's no one to be seen, 'tis plain the village is anything but abandoned. What's yours say?
Nor I. But while there's no one to be seen, 'tis plain that this village is anything but abandoned.
Very good.
On someone. Alex is like, I found him.
Yeah, I found them, you scribbling idiots.
If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they are doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do?
Pretend we didn't see
Right.
anything.
You know, how, like when you're at a dance and no one else is on the dance floor, so you get like one person out there that's willing to like break the ice and get out there and just start dancing. We just gotta do that. We just gotta be outside pretending to be villagers, and then they'll all come out and be like, "Oh, we're villagers too," and they'll like be villagers.
Yeah, we just start doing chores. That would
Yeah,
actually be a really good way of going to a new village, like in a campaign or something. Like, how do we get them to trust us? Just start living.
Just blend in.
Yeah, just live, and they're like, oh,
Like, oh yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, they're just living. All right.
When they start walking up to you like, "No, I've always lived here." Just gaslight them.
Oh God, that's mean. That's mean.
That's hilarious.
All right.
Aren't you the ones who saved my life?
This is gonna be a pretty boy, isn't he? You're gonna be like, it's gonna be totally mismatched. I'm so
I like
happy
doing the
about
Graves
that.
voice though. It's fun.
It's great. Yep. How
Yeah.
mismatched. Oh, great. You're sticking with it. You already decided. So
Yeah,
there
it's
is
gonna be
no
first
going back. You're Tristal, the artist from the ball. Oh shoot, we actually know
Wow,
him.
how did he get here?
Crap.
You remember, ever since we parted ways, I worried for you, bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again, and here of all places.
Your voice has become so much more gruff. Has being in the wilderness toughened you?
Yes.
Did you gather firewood as well? I know the difficult experience that gathering and harvesting for yourself can be. As mine have also has not
They
dropped
made
like
me-
an inch.
They made me pick up shit piles everywhere.
Oh my god. Freaking the mole quest.
So that means he's better than Offender, right? Because Offender's picked up piles of wood. We picked up poop, so he's like hero level now, right? That's how that works.
Yeah. You remember the guy in Stormblood? The character who we actually made his balls drop, and we like gave him a deeper voice
Oh,
once
yeah,
the kid.
yeah.
Remember, he was like
Yeah,
a farmer kid, and then we were like,
he was, like,
I'm
immature.
here. Yeah.
He came into a being a man.
Good times.
That was part of his story, though. Actually, there was
It
like, a
was
story,
loosely
a character progression.
connected,
No, there was
Just
character
like-
progression.
just like that bathwater was loosely
Oh,
connected.
that was not ever connected. That
We
was
could
a terrible
we
fan.
could say the very same thing about you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole and matured somewhat. But tell me,
Stop.
what is this village?
This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Yulmore.
Oh,
What the face? As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of the bright cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate, until Mount Gold broke away from the earth, then just as suddenly the ladder started moving again.
oh, come on, man! You told me there's a secret entrance. We didn't have to do the whole ladder thing.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, that's convenient.
Not for us.
And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives?
Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Well, you tell me what was had brought you here. Oh my God.
My English going down, leaving it the sticks.
Can't read, and I'm just making up my own words now.
I'm illiterate.
Yes. They never did teach me how to do any of that book read nonsense. So Valtteri is a sin eater, and he fled to Mount Gold.
Well, glad I got out.
'Tis a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there is anything I can do to help, you need but say the word.
I'm gonna go kill him. Do you have a way to fly?
Yeah.
You would help would be most welcome, Tristal. To begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter
Reconnoitre? I think that's actually.
reconnoiter the area.
think it's just-
Reconnoiter.
It's
Reconnoiter.
That's
Reconnoiter.
to do. It's to do reconnaissance. That's what the word means. But It's French, so.
Fancy words!
Yeah.
If we are to confront Valkyrie, we must find a way to reach Mount Gulch. That sounds like a Paper Mario location. Mount
Yeah,
Gulch.
well, yeah, actually saying gold, like I was saying, sounds like definitely it'd be like a mountain in the middle of the ocean or something, or like near a big lake or something.
I can't wait to play the Paper Mario remake on the streams. That's next year. Go ahead.
Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest.
Nod.
Nod. Just,
Hooray!
I guess it's a dialogue.
The dialogue is non-verbal communication.
The
The
dialogue.
most potent of communication styles.
It's non-voyable communication. Okay. We talked to Alistair. Alistair is eager to get on the task.
Oh, we get a new weapon! We get a new weapon!
Nice.
Yet another hapless soul that Alfino saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Instant name
You
here and I
lazy
going to
bumpkin!
scout. Instant name here and I going to scout out the area. We'll be back in a while.
While you're doing boring stuff. Oh, very well then. Take care.
You nerd.
You stay here, nerd.
Lame
We'll go.
nerd.
Gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna go do some stupid poop pile crap again, I bet. Just piles of poop everywhere. Alright.
Lots of poop, guys.
Where am I going?
You're going to the north.
It's like just north. Alright, it's north or east?
North.
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 Sorry.
Oh, stop. No, no.
What did
I've never seen the series, and even I know that character's trash.
So, Pinky? He's
Epsilion,
he's
really?
What are you talking about?
Really? You're not gonna
What?
sit here and defend Pinky, are you?
I mean, he's actually the main character. Brain is the idiot, or he's the one
What?
who's insane.
Oh no,
Brain
I
is
was
insane.
thinking. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking about the guy from Thundercats.
Oh, that's Snarf.
Yes,
That's his
Snarf.
name. Does he say his name like a Pokemon? I don't remember that.
I thought
think
he
he just-
did.
I think he just. I know he does. Yeah,
You watched it more than me.
You're right. He does say Snarf. It's been a while. My brain totally blacked out on that. I thought that was a new character.
Yeah, because he's awful.
Well, I mean, him and Ordo and He-Man are like the same character, just obnoxious, stupid, sniveling idiot. At least Ordo has magic, I guess, but he's a wizard or whatever, technically. But anyway,
The path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east if you would be so kind as to head west. We can aim to meet at the front of the mountain, taking note of what we see along the way. In a short while, then. That is a terrible sentence.
She's basically saying, "It's a while then. Goodbye."
it just sounds like a fragment, though. Like, why would you
I
phrase it that way?
mean,
But yeah.
it's Shakespearean English. It's poetry.
I can't defend Snarf.
Unciviled. No, no one can defend
Just wrap it
Snarf.
up. I
You
mean,
can
it's-
defend
it-
Pinky. Pinky's fine. He's supposed to be that way.
So Snarf
He's
is
supposed to be
comic relief.
bad.
Snarf is comic relief, but it's stupid because most of the characters in Thundercats are comic relief. Anyway,
And he's not funny.
yeah, it's like unfunny.
Oh, hello. Sure. I guess.
I don't know. I thought we'd just do this.
No, you're right. No, you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, oh, okay. I guess we're fighting.
It's actually doing damage to me too.
I'm not even targeted. There. Look, guys, combat.
Mirage dive. All right, so
We did it.
get back on.
Get
All right,
back on.
It's a fork in the road. I guess we do this with the. That looks so
Yeah,
good.
I think it's
Thing.
east. Oh, I thought
East.
you said west.
What are these purple dragons? Cliff kites. Okay.
Well, that answers your question.
Yep.
Do you feel better about yourself now that you know?
No, that's a stupid name. So I'm not happy.
To their credit, they do have.
There you go.
Oh,
I'll
hello.
kill her first.
Hi.
Kill
No,
her first.
no, you feet. Get away from her. I will defend
her.
you, my lady. I'm attacking the other one.
I bet you would.
I'm attacking the other one. How could you?
Because I have a conscience. This is just a monster.
Now, you don't know that. You don't know that. Fall 3 had a conscience. A bad one, but he did. No! Beautiful.
He was eating them. Like,
Goodbye.
get out of here with that crap. Man, Nidhogg is.
Wait, no, what the?
What are you going on?
I was busy looking at the
I thought I saw the animation.
terrible ending of Who Did Not Deserve from your barbaric wrath. She could have had a home.
Wait, what?
This could have been an
What?
Android 18 situation.
This pile of sticks is an enemy.
Oh, good. They ran out of ideas, guys. The house of cards has fallen.
It turns like a stick bug or something.
You know what? Get off. I want to see. All right, that's it. No, get me off. I want to see.
No, stop.
All right, Final Fantasy 14. All right, Final Fantasy 14.
Where?
Let's see what you got. Did you make this interesting?
What the?
That is actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like an elemental. Oh crap.
Oh wow, that's cool. It's got like a different kind of a. That was nice.
Big attack.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm interested in that. All right.
Cool.
All right. That was cool. All right.
I activated Nidhogg, and I'm wasting it. Whatever.
It'll pop back on.
Yeah. Here, I'll just do this. Oh, I can't do this. There's no enemy. Never mind. I won't do that for fun. Oh.
Ooh.
My staff is like in the shot from the initial point of view.
You're so tall.
For sore eyes?
Voice acting.
I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few sin eaters out there.
You are not a sight for sore eyes. My eyes were polished and beautifully I can't think of words. Satiated on my way. I got to meet a very amazing enemy that was well put together, and just, the design was off the charts.
I think.
Oh, and there was this cool stick monster too that shot beams. There was that as well.
Satiated doesn't really fit. I think you mean.
I tried. Quench.
You're a thirsty little boy as well.
Oh god. It's terrible. It's not my fault that they look good.
I'm advancing the dialogue.
I like Nikke.
You too, then.
No, you'll play
It
your
seems the
Nika.
closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it?
Nah, this is a giant crag. It's fine.
If I were Vorthri, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on.
Grubby, fat little hands on.
And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind.
Because he's a coward.
This is going to be a tough climb.
She's so distraught. She's so despondent.
But first things first.
Yeah.
We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems.
Yeah, 'cause
Each is
there's-
right to be worried.
About like
But flying may be
using
our
like a
only
catapult
choice
to launch
after all.
ourselves.
Yeah. What if we Wind Waker this, going into the base for the first time? Or can launch herself from a cannon. Oh, hi.
Oh, it's Exarch.
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Afeared. Okay.
Yeah, fear.
Afeared.
Urianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to
Boy.
observe the final struggle with my own eyes.
What eyes?
I
You've never
arrived
seen
off
them.
a
I
run
don't know.
to
You have them.
accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Oh boy. Send out the drones. There's only 3 against the whole. Hello, hi. How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
What?
What if you switch sides? What if we fought together? Ooh, hello. Hi. Hey.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
That means they're not wasteful. That, by definitions, means they're not wasteful. If they were effective, they're not wasteful. They did their job.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course.
A tool is what you deem it used for.
Master Alphino waiteth for us
I guess
atop rung. Thither should
it
we make
depends,
our
like-
way.
That device could have been used further, so your use of it was effective, but its overall potential of use was wasted. Does that make sense? Like, it can be both.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
it's like a scoping that you're saying, like, whatever your current objective is, that is the scope you want, and so that makes it make it useful, makes it effective. But the fact that, like, there's could have been a broader use for it. Like, you could use it effectively for your purpose, but like you use, like, I don't know, it's like a screwdriver handle could be an effective hammer if you really need to, but that's not what it's intended to be.
yeah.
Its true use is to drive a screw in, right, to twist. So, like, it's not as effective as it could be. So your use of it worked, but
Yeah, I see
should've just
that.
got a hammer, kind of like that, I guess. Analogy.
But also, it depends on what reason. Yeah, you are correct. Objectively, that's true. But with the subjective situation of where you are, you only have the resources you do. So it becomes what is the most effective
Yeah,
for
at
the
this point,
subjective context I'm in.
Yeah, we're at a desperate hour, so using those things that way was not useless. So yeah, she's wrong, but just trying to say, like, the wording she used wasn't technically invalid. Just in this.
No,
case,
yeah, the what yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, those things. What were they gonna do? They're gonna use them to scout something else. We're gonna scout the whole world at the end if we don't stop Lothry. So
Yeah, this is like we're here.
dire situation. All right, sorry, get them out.
All right, let's go back.
So, yeah,
All the way back.
I'm trying to see where's the map. Oh. It's at
Oh yeah, it's like way back down there. It's
at the
way
ladder,
down
yeah,
there.
Top of the ladder.
And there's no warp points at all.
No, might as well just walk all the way back.
Uh,
Let's see if I can do some, like, shortcuts. We're up a hill. We can jump. At least we got that right.
Yeah, we already got that, so that's good.
Soon. Yeah.
Oh, you think those guys are gonna help us get up there? Derp. Like shooting us in the cannon. Nope. Nope, don't
Never
care.
mind.
Goodbye.
Never mind.
Goodbye. If I want an experience, I do my duties.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
We don't need it.
We
By the time
will
finish
eventually.
By the time we finish the game, we're gonna be over level.
Yeah, this part of the game.
Still. I mean,
This part. Then once we
next
eventually do it.
I mean, even
next-
next expansion will probably be over leveled.
No, man. We're 80's the highest for this. We're not gonna be
Yeah.
over leveled for the end
We're
of it.
81. Well, we won't be over leveled the whole time, but we by end.
Well,
by the time
yeah,
we end,
yeah.
We'll be.
Uh,
So the experience pacing in this is on par now.
it's pretty good.
Like, the only part that's not on par is the first 50 levels. For whatever reason, they make you grind. Like, oh, this is traditional MMO, grind it out. But after that, they were like, yeah, just do the story. And play the
Grind
game.
it out.
You just get all the experience you need.
But we'll be taking a break before the next expansion because we're
That's
not
true.
going to stay on this forever.
Like, I installed something today.
We have so many things.
I forgot to install Vindictus. I know I didn't have it on this system.
Yay! I
It
have to install it
but
too. I don't think I did either, but that's
I
fine.
had it on my
We got
I had it on
time.
my laptop, but I guess I just never installed it on the desktop when I switched over first. I forgot.
All right, Odyssey, what's our game plan? Oh, look at this circle. Look at this circle. I'm gonna be in the
Yeah,
middle
it's a little circle. Oh, what?
because I'm the most important.
I didn't expect to see the Chai here, though I suppose it's well within their rights.
Chai, what? Okay.
Chai?
The Chai Nuz and Dulia Chai, the people from the Yulmore, the guy who helped make the mechs work, and the large
Oh,
lady,
okay.
the ton lady that cheered him on.
They're here. I don't see them.
They're behind. Oh,
I'm facing the wrong way. I can't.
yeah. Rotate 180, and then you can't.
Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him. I
Can
see
you
him.
zoom out? Yeah, they're at the other end of the group.
There.
At any rate, it's time to tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gulg. For this, we'll need to put our heads all our heads together. All heads together, whatever, I don't know what I'm saying.
415. All right, what is this?
Weapon.
Weapons
I
left.
don't know why I turned into animal there for a second.
All right, I'm using it for the white mage.
Which mage? It's the Naboth spear. It's a big toothpick.
Dwarven what was it?
Ligma?
Dwarven. Actually, Dwarven lignum cane.
Wow. Like
Dwarven lignum cane.
Ligma cane.
Ligma cane.
Probably shouldn't say that on stream. It's terrible.
That is.
Inappropriate.
What does it even
Okay.
look like? What does it look like?
Yeah, I want to see what my spear looks like. That's
Oh,
what
okay. All right.
What is this? A cactus? At the end of it?
Mine is a.
I mean, it's
all
kind
right.
of cool actually.
This is.
Can you see me?
On?
Am I on your screen?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not
mine's-
bad.
Yeah, yours looks
I
like.
wish you could dye yours
All
red.
right.
That would make it really cool.
Yeah, I probably can actually, but yours looks like you just grabbed a lamppost and like ran away with it.
Yes.
Mine looks like.
Can
I
I
don't know,
dye
at first, I was
this?
like, this is like a Mega Man weapon who's like themed after a cactus, right? That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Can I like?
Okay, we'll get this angle so you can see. Is it working?
Wait, can I cast a glamour on this right now? What? I thought you couldn't do that.
No, because I can't even apply my glamour plate to it right now.
You not possess proper catalyst. I think you can. Oh, I can put something on it, but I can't save it to the glamour plate.
Yeah.
Because you can always cast a glamour.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, I
Don't-
see.
I don't understand because why can glamours not be used anywhere? They don't change the game or aesthetic.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that a lot. Once again,
No.
best glamours ever done was in DC Universe. You have you have one set of gear. You have a second set of gear. The second set of gear is nothing but glamour, the way it looks. If you put it on, it overtakes whatever's on you. Doesn't matter. If you don't for that slot, you don't. It's perfect. It's simple. It's beautiful. DC Online, you did it so good.
I think that's how Maple Store did too, actually.
Really? Okay, well, I never got that far.
Yeah, I didn't
That was years
much.
ago.
I didn't care enough how it visually looked because that game was ugly anyway. And then
Yeah, it was.
yeah, I mean it's not. Some people like the aesthetic. It's just not mine.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I never really got like. I think a couple friends of ours, or one of our friends, definitely had some stuff that was like decked out enough that he started putting skins on it, essentially like using the glamour tech, whatever they call it in that game. But in my playthrough, I just didn't care what the items looked like. I just played with whatever it looked like. Usually the items I got were cool looking because I played a class I liked the aesthetics of, the natural set. But anyway.
All right. What we got? Oh, we got chest gear.
A what?
Chest gear, yeah.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. What if we jumped? Are we all dragoons?
Yeah. You'll
In
jump really
short,
hard.
there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthry's winged devils.
What if
Thick.
What if
Pick
we
the
just
ball,
took the whole town and pushed it somewhere else? It's a SpongeBob reference.
We might consider Amaro, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels
Told you.
ill-suited for battle.
Told you.
And without the expertise of one such as Sid, we are in no
Yep.
position to attempt to
Next
refit.
dialogue.
We need Sid. What if we just ascended? We've all played Tears of the Kingdom, right? Just go underneath where there's a lip or something over you. We go underneath the giant rock, we ascend, and we just swim our way through.
Oh wow. How many people here actually help?
Oh, it's so frustrating. That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to us.
She is
Now,
a delight.
dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it.
What? Oh boy, I helped!
Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land,
Oh my god, I love out-of-the-box thinking.
In the form of a Talos. A
This was
Talos
definitely
large
a
enough to
quote,
reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
Bring the mountain to Muhammad. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Such a golem would be an onerous undertaking
without saying his name.
Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash. No one has
What?
ever made one even half that size.
I'm sorry, what is her idea?
What? You mean Boulder Dash? Is that what that was? Or is that what you're freaking out about?
Make a golem so big you can reach up and grab the mountain.
Yeah, that's great. Let's do it.
Besides the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it
It's the
needn't
same design,
be.
just big.
A giant claw.
Solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required.
He's in
what
it.
am I thinking?
Yeah, he's
We
into
would
it.
still need a veritable army of people to do the work.
We have an army.
Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
What? We need hands.
A
Create
sentry?
hand. Mage hand. Just everyone mage hand.
Oh. Let's see. First, we need people to procure the stone for the chassis.
We
The
can get
rock
golems
found
to
in
do
the mountain would suit our
work, make
purposes well
golems.
enough. It would be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armoring. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills
Nice.
will avail us.
Put yourself to work. You freaking.
Is there anything else you need?
You freaking sugar babies.
Chris Lake starts like, yeah, I'll just wait everybody in Crystarium to
actually.
come.
Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a Talus of this size.
Who would have thought this
require
couple would
an
end up helping
entire
them save the
congregation
world?
of mages.
It's great. I love that. I do love that. Where the unlikely characters on there. One Piece does this great, by the way. You go to a world and you make the inhabitants matter.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
Lady Ishtola, you have returned. They're just like drenched in batch water while they
Possess
work.
surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors.
Oh
of
yeah,
men.
no, that's not gonna happen, buddy.
Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief.
What if we made it look really like pink?
Wait.
I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium. With thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your
Why
disposal.
not just have the
as are
fairies
Amaro
go
and Chocobos.
disrupt Bothra?
Because they don't want to.
What if you trick them into thinking that was the best thing for them to do?
I mean, if we could do it, yeah.
Yeah, let's get them to go torture Bothra.
Call
Like,
not
not
only the people
intentionally,
of
but like, you know,
Yulmore
like
and the
that, make them trick
Crystarium,
them
but the
into doing it.
Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners. But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who
Yup.
are you people? And how did you come
There's
to
like,
have
you make
so
friends with
many
everyone?
Friends?
We're the main characters, bitch. Welcome to Fellowship and Love. Is what it does, baby. That's why people love this game. It's almost
How
like the
did you-
virtues of the Bible are shown here. That's why people enjoy it.
How did you come
Wow.
to have so many friends? That line was great. I'm sure I get to
All
read
of these are so good.
it. This is actually cool. They're actually like hamming up the mechanic of the game. Oh
If
my
only
gosh, what
the
instance do you wanna
gameplay
do?
was good. I'm going the One Piece way. Adventurers of no import. We do not
What?
care. We're not here.
No. You're not gonna choose the last one?
You can choose the last one. Go for it.
I'm gonna choose the
That's
first
you.
one if you choose if you choose Adventures of No Import, I'm gonna choose the first one. I'm gonna be what's the word?
We Mugiwara in this, baby.
What's the opposite? What's the opposite of modest?
Hubris. Hubris.
Do you expect
Yeah,
me to
I'm
believe
all
that after
hubris.
you just promised me the help of the better part of the world?
All right, they heard mine. Go ahead. What did you just say?
I haven't got it yet. Sorry.
You're good.
Still in the cutscene.
Safest of the world? Are you being serious? Oh God, you are.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Mine was
Frederick
like, what the?
is
No, you're not.
definitely
You're the
disciple.
saviors of this. What the? Nope. It's here to make sure, like what you said. I want a world where all my friends can eat whatever they want. Year 5 ending, baby. We saving this.
So, as you can
Wano
see,
will be
you
liver. I
harvest
mean,
the bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival.
do your part. Oh God, they're wrapping me in.
Norvald is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
The Daedalus Stoneworks. Look at him. Oh God.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
That's really cute. See, this is where the game is good. This is why we play. God, if the gameplay was Vindictus, I would be playing. We would never leave this
I
game.
take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
God, I wish the gameplay was good. Yay! Oh!
It's gonna be one of those kind of nights, huh?
That's what he's thinking.
I was gonna say, what if Vindictus' story got so good it's as good as this?
God, well, it's not, because people would be talking about it. That's the reason people talk about this one.
Yeah.
It's not the gameplay! But people
Yeah, I really
fool
wish
themselves into
I
thinking
really,
so.
want, I really want someone with a good writer, a good story writer, to come in and make a game that's as good as the gameplay in Vindictus or something like that.
Oh, please. Please.
Sorry, I'm just finishing the cutscene.
No, you're good. What the? Oh, okay, no. I thought something was amiss. It was not. I'm fine. Not was amiss.
You're a miss.
In the game, she is. I am not a miss. I'm a man. I'm a man.
I am a man. Sorry.
I think you're him.
It's from a book. I'm sorry. Alright.
It's bedtime.
No, I was quoting. Never mind. I don't want. It's too much to get into.
Mhm.
It's a cool sci-fi novel. And I have the audiobook, and the guy reading the line was just so funny. I had to like replay it for Sasha to listen to.
That's great.
When I was listening to it, it was so funny. And she had no other context for the entire story.
But she saw the man.
And she heard him. Anyway, what did he sound like? Remember what Chai?
I don't remember what you gave Chai's voice as. I think it was posh, I guess, because you know.
Or like, was it? Okay, I guess.
Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved?
Crap. Accidentally forwarded twice or progressed it twice. What is it?
It's okay.
Lagging?
Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of locals. Last I heard, no one lives here.
Just so happens we went to a place where there was tiny gremlin men.
What? Oh, the other character I was voicing used to work for them. The cowboy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Anyway, okay. What? A village of Yomorian exiles? What is this pose?
Yeah, it's a cat pose.
I guess so.
But those people have every reason to loathe this free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. This would never work.
What a little
Never.
bit.
I never should have fixed that ruddy lift. Never should have ridden it up here. Never should have. Never should have.
All right, ladies, time to do your job as a woman. Here we go.
Oh dear, darling appears to have lost the plot.
but he has it in him. Insert name here. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he'll give you your Talos. Bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation. Awaken his sense of daring. That's your job. You're the wife.
No, we're a hero though.
Encourage China's.
What words?
Duty commenced. Oh my god. No, don't
duty?
look at mine.
What?
Don't look at mine. Look at yours. You'll see. Keep the reaction fresh. He's plagued with self-doubt.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, that's you.
I can't do it. No one can. Talos that size. No one's ever dreamed of it.
Alright, so everyone struggled to collect firewood! Oh my god!
That's funny.
The firewood! The firewood. We're doing it. The firewood.
You think that's the answer?
It is the answer! It's the right one!
I guess I'll copy it. I was thinking.
I'm so good at this.
He did, but he's such a capable lad. Bring him with confidence.
That's a good
Wait, I'm a therapist. Okay, yep, that makes sense.
I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome.
Some
Still harbor some misgivings. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not bolly likely to give it. Crystal's among them. You said so yourself. Lest you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us.
He owes me a life debt. He'll do it because I say so.
Yeah, right. You don't know until you apologize. I'll come with you. Don't worry. He'll forgive you for sure. Things won't improve by themselves. You have to take the first step.
Use my therapist's brain.
Yeah. You're gonna be better at this than I am because I don't know. So this character
can't be direct.
I mean, the first one's pretty supportive. Like it's logical and supportive. Don't worry, he'll forgive you for sure. That one is just like hopeful, probably.
That one's not gonna work.
Things.
I think the last one, because it's giving gumption to his option and choice, and it's not coddling him to saying, "Don't worry, it's gonna be okay."
Yeah. The last one is basically the same as the first one, but instead he gets to choose how to do it. He doesn't have to apologize.
Mm-hmm.
You give him the freedom of choice there. You're right on that. That makes sense. All right,
come on. Oh, I did it! Oh, nice. The master's degree. I know. Damn well better be worth it.
What if all of them are correct? And we're just...
never mind.
I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together. Even if they hurled stones at me, perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. Oh, no, I thought I misread that. China still harbors some misgivings. But what then, in the end? It's not even a question of forgiveness. Yeah. Building such an enormous talent is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. I almost could read that. And even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they'd think that the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. It's less absurd than the change that comes to Yulmore. We liberate a castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. Everything you touch turns to gold. No one will doubt your plan.
Not that.
Yeah, the last one's stupid. It's just like ego stroking. We liberated a castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. I mean, the middle one, I don't know if that's going to matter to him. The first one is, like, personal. It's less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmore. Yulmore has had some drastic change. And
I really think that's it.
Yeah.
Because it is so personal. Please.
Yeah, I'm going to go too.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I can't argue with that logic. Enormous as the task is, it's simply a matter of finding a solution to a practical problem. From that perspective, it's not entirely unrealistic. China's is feeling somewhat optimistic.
Hey!
But realistic or no, there's no guarantee of success.
Never is.
There are risks to consider should the venture fail. Hi. Imagine for a moment that we failed to reach Valtteri and only had succeeded in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters, and we'll meet a horrible end.
Then we'll go together.
And we'll go down together, basically.
I'll protect everyone. we could build Talos for battle.
Not the second. Not the second.
Yeah, it sounds too stupid.
Mm.
I mean, go together is like, yeah, you know, we're all in it together or whatever, but...
I don't think it's going to appeal. I guess the last one. That seems a little much.
Do you think the last one's putting too much on him, though, by saying, well, we could build Talos for battle? And it's actually a good idea, too. I kind of like that one. I kind of want to go with that just because the idea so we should
it's probably the best, because the first one's too... We do this together. And the second is no.
Yeah, the first one is dismissive of his concern. The second one is actually dismissing his concern. It's outlandish to think that we would be able to protect everyone, because otherwise we've already dealt with this. This wouldn't be a problem if we were that powerful.
The third one places a solution in his lap.
Yeah.
Places like a gumption, like a
exactly
volition in his lap.
A practical solution for a practical problem. Like this is exactly
Come
what he's
on.
talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
I've thought of that, I assure you, but I'm afraid Talos cannot contend with senators. If they could, I would never have come to you more.
Oh. I didn't think about that.
Nonetheless, I appreciate your earnest attempt to find a solution.
He's feeling somewhat optimistic.
It makes me wonder, what is that drives you? Tell me, why did you throw yourself into the midst of such a grueling struggle?
I think if you get the right answers, it's a shorter duty. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay, yeah, because it's getting them there faster.
I bet we can't fail, but we just keep getting more questions. To protect those I love, because I live for adventure. I got roped into it.
For him, I think actually protecting those he loves, because he does care about his wife.
Yeah.
And it'll coach him into, like, his own...
I live for adventure is just like, I happen to be here or whatever. And I got roped into it, I dragged into it. So, like, actually having stakes is the only thing that makes sense. And he just... silently exclaimed. I don't know. How do I even convey that as a...
You're good. I think he did it with his body language.
Indeed. What else could compel us to face such dangers? I too have someone I wish to protect, with whom I want to live out my days in peace.
Aww.
China's is burning with motivation. Okay, so it's just, your wife.
We did it!
I wonder if the first question where it was like, your wife expects you to be able to do it. I wonder if that was like the right thing to say, and then it would just instantly been ready, been motivated.
Oh yeah, she does.
Yes, by the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself.
Oh, my hobby! Oh!
Right, let's lead to Amity and speak with the villagers, with Tristal. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulemoor.
No! Wherever you go, I'm going to, because I love you! Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. Aww.
Well, but there's no telling what may happen out here. I don't know if I can keep you safe. But perhaps this is a bad idea after all.
Oh my god.
I don't think I have what it takes.
What does Crystal Dark sound like? I forgot.
Other version of Alfino.
Oh yeah.
Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead.
Ooh, that's deep.
And that which... Sorry?
That's deep. If you have doubt, you know it's possible.
Yeah.
And that which man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think?
Oh, ha, ha, ha. You fool. We live on ideals.
Yeah. Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is man if not an idealistic creature? 'Tis not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams. My friends can attest to that. Countless times do they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire, the desire to make the impossible possible.
Science!
Science! Nice.
Yay! Come, darling, like the old days. I would be the first to see your Talos. Show me the pretty Talos, darling.
How long they've been married? She's never seen his Talos?
Please.
Sorry.
And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Right then, to Amity. To Amity.
I like how they're still in the posh dress. Like,
yeah. Oh.
I'm glad my words struck a chord. Shall we?
We shall.
He's totally alpha now.
Yeah. He's like other version.
I also think he's like a prime displaced Alpino or something.
Maybe. Alright. Oh, yay! We ride.
We ride.
We ride.
We ride. At dawn, we ride.
We ride at dawn. At dawn, we ride. It is at dawn that we ride. Ride is what doing at dawn.
No, you didn't hear what I said.
Oh, what did you say?
Bad thing.
Don't say bad things. This is my good Christian stream.
Ah! I'm trying to steer with one hand that did not work very well.
Oh, you're eating. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Eat them chips.
I'm grazing on Doritos because I'm full of
You'll
hungry.
be very happy. I went shopping today with actual things.
What does that mean?
And I made, well, you know, for actual food items instead of, you know, not having anything.
You got things.
I made a hoagie with roast beef that I bought from the deli, and I cooked up like a broth thing that I put it in, and it was pretty good. I tried to eat a banana, it was way too soft. And yes, I bought fruit. I bought fruit.
Wait, you made au jus for your roast beef sandwich?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
It was okay.
Au jus. I need to say. I surprised it.
Au jus.
But you had a. How was the banana too soft?
It was too soft. I don't normally dislike bananas that much. I don't mind the softness, but this one was like pretty bad. I don't know. I have a couple others. Maybe I could try those.
Is it overly ripened?
Maybe I just.
Is the outside browning?
No, it's hold on.
Is it yellow?
Hold on.
Or is it kind of green at all?
Hold on. I will show you.
Man, this stream is so delayed. I'm like.
I bought some bread for hoagies. I bought some bread for better sandwiches because Dad's bringing is bringing a griller thingy, which will help. I got these bananas, and I already ate one, and it was too mushy. It's not horrible, but I just wasn't super into it. These bananas. Dali me banana.
I'm waiting for the bananas to show up on stream.
I can't hear you.
Oh.
I can't hear you. Okay, now I can.
I was waiting for the bananas to show up on stream. Those look good. I don't think there's anything.
It was too squishy, but maybe
the color looks good. I mean, pop them in the refrigerator so they get a little bit firmer.
Okay, I'll do that now. Thank you.
Like if you don't like the texture.
I also got a few apples and a few pears.
Because
they're super cheap. Fruit is very cheap.
Certain fruit in season is cheap.
Fruit is very cheap.
Fruits that are grown locally
is not
are cheap.
Expensive.
Fruit. Can you hear me?
No, now I can.
I said fruit in season is cheap. Fruit that is grown locally is cheap. If you're trying to import fruit, it is not cheap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Apples and pears are grown locally. Bananas, those might be grown in like in the Caribbean or like usually like Central America, like not Mexico. Like
I think they were only like 69 cents a pound or something.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. I mean, considering it's just an ingredient, it's a resource, and they don't last long. So if you don't eat them,
yeah, that was the other reason I was very about buying that because I was like, oh, this is not going to be here for long.
Although most fruits, if you don't think you're gonna be able to finish them, but you put them in the cold storage in time, you can actually kind of like thaw them out and eat them later. Like most of them, like apples and pears last they have a long shelf life. As long as you don't bite into them or like cut them or anything and leave them out after, you'll be fine. If you do cut them, then make sure you like put them in Tupperware and put them in the refrigerator.
Bananas,
I mean, in the peel, bananas, you'll know they start going to go bad because they start turning brown on the peel. even the outside is brown. Yours, your ripeness on yours look perfect. That's like right where you want to eat them usually. But if yours are too mushy still at that color, then you probably want to put if it's that banana, the first one you had is from the same bunch of bananas, like the same.
It is.
Stem, you want to put those in the refrigerator. They're all gonna be that same. They're all gonna be about the same quality. Like, it's more of like an age thing, like how long it's been separated from the tree. So like if yours are, or how long they've been ripe, I guess you could say also, because they get ripe on the tree itself. If yours are that far along, they're all gonna be that far along, the same texture. So you might want to either freeze them or refrigerate them, rather cold, so they get a little bit firmer.
I definitely did. I've just put them in the fridge.
You can make them into like a banana popsicle, essentially.
I'm trying to do it because it's, bananas. It's good.
How do you eat them? You just eat it like out of the peel? Like, eat it or do you cut it or anything? Okay, you don't cut them, you slice it or anything. And some people do that. Some people slice them. Some people put like on cereal or whatever kind of thing, or on oatmeal. But yeah, if you're just eating it straight, then yeah, you might want to try put it in the refrigerator so it keeps it a little bit firmer.
Yeah, so I bought ingredients for the hoagie, the roast beef thingy. I bought it for mac and cheese, which the real mac and cheese, like actual like breadcrumbs, the whole 9 yards.
I mean, some people would tell you breadcrumbs don't belong in mac and cheese, so.
Oh, okay. Well,
But you're saying you're saying
like an actual meal, is what I mean.
Not the box, not the box.
No, like actual make stuff. Like I got milk and everything and flour.
Yeah, so you say real mac and cheese, you'd have to have like have you ever had sausage mac and cheese before?
I don't think so.
So she makes what's called a roux. It's a cheese sauce that's added into it. It's not just like melted cheese in the noodle, and it gives it a different texture. It's usually what most restaurants actually do. Yeah, it's a kind of, I guess, like a like the traditional Southern mac and cheese recipe uses that, but it's like a cheese flour butter mix sauce essentially. It's a couple different things, but yeah, mixed together, and it basically just makes like a kind of like heavy sauce, and then you pour that over the pasta, and then you add actual shredded cheese, usually she actually uses blocks of cheese that she but she slices it up and puts it on, let it melt over the top to create the thick cheese layer on the top of the entire dish. Anyway.
The final thing I got was to be able to make I don't remember what it's called. Hold on, I can pull it up.
What's in it? So what's in it? I could probably tell you, but
it is. Go to my account. I went to allrecipes.com. I was like, I guess I'll go here. This looks fine. Because
Sasha's gonna be very proud of you.
I'm glad. See, I'm doing things. I did that today. I was gonna make chicken parm, but I've tried doing chicken before and it didn't turn out well. I want to wait on that one. But I am gonna do chicken. Yeah, it didn't go well last time. So dry.
I got really good at doing chicken tenders in college, and so I can do it pretty good now.
That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna make chicken and broccoli Alfredo. And yes, nuggets. Actual broccoli. Can't believe I'm doing that. Can't believe I'm doing that.
Chicken broccoli Alfredo is a pretty good combo. What Alfredo sauce did you buy a pre-made sauce, or are you making your own?
No, I got the dish called for cooking with Icarus. It doesn't do it much. The dish called for me to get this.
I have to zoom in.
So it wants me to use that. And it wants me to use...
That's, Italian dressing. Okay, sure.
And it wants me to use... I just look at what it says. Hold on.
That looks wild with the green screen.
Yeah, I noticed that when I held it up.
That was really weird. Very trippy.
It wants me to use that. It wants me to use broccoli, obviously. The chicken breast. The Philadelphia cream cheese.
Cream cheese, that's your cream.
Which is weird. I don't get, but I got it.
You could just have gotten it in the full bars in the package and just cut it.
I did. I got it in bars. That's just
okay. I've never seen it cubed in the store in the first place, but.
And then
I'm gonna restart the stream.
Kraft cheese and then basil leaves. But I didn't get the basil leaves because I don't care.
Oh yeah, I mean it adds flavor. Basils are really good. Like authentic Italian dishes use a lot of basil, so.
Is it really that important? Should I have gotten it?
It adds a lot of flavor. It's cheap. It's not like it costs a lot. Did it say for full basil leaves, or did it say like basil seasoning?
It's like ground up basil leaves or something like that.
Okay, yeah. You can just buy a shaker of that, man. That stuff will last you a long time. It's good.
I did buy
a big container of it.
Because one of the dishes called for
pesto.
Yes, pesto. Yes, I think I got pesto.
Basil and pine nuts ground together.
Hey, so I did things.
That's my favorite Italian sauce, basil. Because tomato was good, but triggers my GERD. And then the creamy like Alfredo style stuff. I don't hate it, but depending on like how much garlic and butter is in it, it could be kind of meh to me. It's not enough. I like.
All right, so that's what I did. I did this stuff, and I'm gonna be an adult, and it's gonna be great, and it'll be fun. I'm still gonna eat out on certain days, but I need to cook more. What?
Yeah, you'll save money in the long run too if you make a meal and like portion it out for like a few days and just have leftovers.
It is still look. You're right. You save money. You don't save as much as you think you do. It is expensive to go grocery shopping. Grocery shopping.
Where'd you go shopping at?
Publix.
All right, we'll have to talk about this off stream. But
is Publix bad? That's like the good one.
Publix is some of their stuff is not.
Where do you want me to go? Winn-Dixie?
No, I mean sometimes. Like for beef, sometimes a better option depends.
I know Dadless picks up beef that I can use. Okay. Like that's not really the big issue.
But like, yeah, I mean, I would look at like, so.
Walmart.
I would look at Walmart is my go-to because their prices are lower inherently. But if you got to kind of look at sales to really actually get the good deals, obviously. But like Walmart is like inherently cheaper. Publix sometimes they have good deals on certain things and you can save a lot of money with them. But like usually
I did get a few.
Their prices are a little bit hiked up on most things, in my opinion, from what I've seen. There's local grocery stores that aren't Winn-Dixie or
Publix or Walmart, Target.
Those are southeastern Florida particular grocery stores, and
that's where we live, Florida.
There's a few others that are a little bit cheaper that have things that are a little bit more reasonably priced, so you have to shop around. I don't know what's next to you right there. I don't know what you have available, but yeah, you could definitely shop around a little bit more than Publix. But like it depends on which things you get. Like that Kraft Italian dressing. I don't know if you looked at the aisle anymore, but there might have been another brand that was cheaper, and it's just Italian dressing. It doesn't have to be Kraft branded.
Okay.
It's the same seasoning blend and same oil they use and everything. It's just
I was trying to be as much as what it said because I'm like,
yeah, but
do I have to? Can I deviate?
Check the ingredients. You can tell okay, this is the exact same thing as this. It's the exact same quantity overall. It's just a different brand name on it, and so you save some money by looking at that. Publix has their own branded stuff, and that's usually cheaper than getting.
I did get a couple Publix brands things.
Yeah. So if you do that, you can save a little more money too. But if you make a full that full broccoli chicken Alfredo dish, it shouldn't cost you if you make enough portions that you have 3 meals of that, it should only cost you maybe the cost of 1 meal at a restaurant.
Yeah, that's fair.
At most, honestly, I would honestly expect that to be closer to 3/4 of a meal's value at a restaurant. It'd get you 3 portions or 3 meals worth of food.
That's fair. Yeah, so we're gonna cook.
That's about what Sasha and I do together. If you combine us, one meal for both of us is usually about 3 to 4 meals stretched out when we get it.
One couple's households in amount.
Yeah, basically, it would generate 3 to 4 meals for each of us, as opposed to just the 1 meal each for the same amount of money. So. And also you can kind of tweak it how you want it to be. That's once you start cooking for yourself, you'll be like, oh, I can actually flavor this how I want it to be. Especially you have that recipe to follow as a baseline, but then you're like, oh, I'll add this to it. Obviously there's certain things you have to stay within the realm of
the key ingredients.
Italian, so you don't want to you don't want to add I don't know, you would add grape jelly to it or something. That's wacky, right? But you're I like the kind of basil taste to it. Maybe if I did a pesto sauce on the noodles instead of doing straight Alfredo or something. You could do that, make it a little more basil heavy. Anyway.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. So far, today's was okay, and we'll see.
All right.
All right. So what is this? What is the little Tristal got to say? Tristal.
Is it voice acted? Nope. You.
You're doing both of them, so good luck.
Yeah.
You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gold by means of a Talos of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land. That is, you and your fellow villagers.
Cooperation. After you ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation?
You still have some pretty nice clothes, dude. Like, made it out pretty well. Aw.
You've every right to be upset. Valthree is not the one to blame for your suffering. We are.
I mean, he's part of it.
I mean, crap rolls downhill or whatever, I guess.
We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now that what we did to you, to full many, was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry.
He's gonna hug him. Give him a big old kiss. Tell him.
Oh, he looks like he's wearing kind of a diaper. You see what I'm saying? The little white part.
It's like a waist guard or something.
It's like a cowboy guard that doesn't go all the way down on the sides to make those
It's supposed to go down your thighs for horse riding. That thing. It's not the same as what he's wearing. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge.
Nope.
After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear to me. All of this is in the past. And we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. Jeez, sorry. And so, I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gold.
Yay!
You have my word. I'll set to work on that design at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building, nay, the history of all mankind.
Oh my god.
But rest assured, this genius of Delastos will deliver.
This frickin' dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby, give me that chest piece.
Ooh, give me the chest. Ooh.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, when you're married and
Wow.
it's
Wow. Talk to my wife like that.
Oh.
I meant for me. You frickin', I don't care about you frickin'. You deal with it. I'm talking about for my future.
Is there a problem?
Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about one rather important item needed to bring a Talos to life.
The heart.
The heart.
The heart. The heart.
The heart. I'll say what it is. What it is.
What it is.
I'm so stupid. I want to see what yours says. I think mine's a funnier read. I'll read yours first.
That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos.
And on mine he said,
The heart! The god's damn bully heart! Without one, a Talos is just a hunk of rock!
That's good, yours is better.
Yeah. Let's see if it merges together here, if it differs still. Just a part of
That's the same thing, yeah.
So, while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable of bringing to life a Talos that shall embrace the very firmament.
Wow.
That means the stable ground.
Look at this dude.
Oh, wait. What is this? 415? Okay, alright, okay.
415?
The new thing we got, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta put it on, Oh, you used
it is better than my thing. Gosh dang it. That's not good.
Okay. It's better than your thing, huh?
It's a lady's togi, okay.
Sorry, what? Oh, this is ugly. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to put it on.
Definitely better looking, better stats, but it looks awful. What am I wearing?
God, this is gonna look awful.
So ridiculous.
Oh, this is awful. I hate it.
Hello, white mage peasant woman.
Oh
do you like my
gosh,
outfit?
I
Do you like
hate
my,
this.
Do you like my? I look like I don't know. I look like Why do I have like an old grandma's shawl on my shoulders? Like, what is this?
All right, I will reapply later before we use.
The skirt looks like something you'd see like I don't know, like Central America or something. I don't understand like what this is aesthetically supposed to be. It's supposed to, it's a dwarven, but I mean, is it dwarven?
I guess it is. Well, it's the dwarves from this area with like that's what the little like black mage looking dudes look like. I think they're the dwarves.
Oh yeah.
So I think they wear kind of this, yeah.
Yeah, it looks really stupid on someone this big.
Yes,
anyway.
it does. Oh, all right, let's just continue, and then whenever we get the light piece and everything, we'll just get all the ugly at first, then we go back.
Go right and fix it. Crystal knows people. Blah blah blah. If you seek material for the Talisman's heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Tholls, not the Trolls.
A Dwarven, here it is!
They have long mined this land. No one knows this bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they would be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You will find the Tholls at their village to the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zamont, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty
tally-ho.
A hearty lolly-ho. Lolly-ho.
Right there, Epsilion.
Yeah, I'm struggling here. Permit me to join you, insert name here. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some man of assistance. That'd be quite impressive for him to keep his joints limber, considering they're made of stone.
Yeah, one of them is at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of them at least. I'll leave the heart to the two of you then. The variety of ore doesn't matter so long as it is rich with aether. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return.
Alright, off we go.
Maybe. There you go. A long time for that cutscene then.
Alright, time to go to the place where we were earlier. Oh,
jump on my
Well, everyone, there's Epsilion's adventure plate.
Hmm?
I accidentally clicked your adventure plate instead of Mel.
Oh well.
There he is, my boy.
Why would you dox me on stream like that?
Everyone, send them messages.
They already know my handle.
They see your handle, yeah.
Oh, it didn't trigger. What? I've never.
Yeah, no, he is. He's just
so
really
slow.
bad. Yeah, he's really bad.
I was like, wow, I can't believe I baited him.
No, he's just awful.
I guess so. Just like me.
You're awful. You're lovely. You're lovely.
Loverly? That doesn't sound good.
Lovely. You're very lovely.
Levelly?
Levelly. You're very lovely. Very level-headed person. Love you.
Oh, I was in my body. Very level. Big and solid.
Rock salad.
That's what we're trying to make, rock salad.
Yeah. A giant mouth height. That's what we're doing.
So this is Tomra. Oh yeah, they do wear these stupid skirts.
Yep.
Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium. To now be in the presence of so many. I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change.
They walk like the
Wait, did he say that for you?
Yep. Oh, yes, I think he did. Crap.
Who's he craning his neck for other than me?
Lolly-ho!
I'll say our lollyfells.
I think I should let you do that because I'm very
Nope,
lost today.
too late.
What will you say? What did you just call me?
I'm gonna do lolly-ho because I know.
Should I do the what did you just call me? Or you think it's
I mean, that's up to you.
It's
Oh no,
fine,
you
though.
can't. You're gonna be rejected either way.
It's a greeting, lad. A lolly-ho for a lolly-ho. That's the way it works.
Alright, go ahead. Mine's funny. Go ahead, read it.
Oh, reader, sorry.
What sorry excuse for reading was that? Where's your heart, lass? Your stones?
I'm playing a female. I don't have them.
Yeah, that was weird. I was reading that, trying to understand what he meant by that. Also, I forgot I did the genders on both of ours.
Yo, you're fine. You're fine for that. Yeah, because they were individual. Yeah.
Let's
The
try it
timeline's
again.
deviated for a moment.
Yeah,
it's the same. It's same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Lolly ho!
Are you gonna stutter? Or are you gonna say it right?
Did I stutter? All right, you say it right. I'll stutter.
Okay. I look so excited when I said it. I want to see your animation.
It's cute.
Yeah, it's about the same. Dex are doing it too. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, he's like, eh. Did you
not
skip?
What?
Do you have the same thing?
Actually, yeah, we do. I was just gonna read yours, assuming yours was bad, but I guess it doesn't matter if you just screw it at the same time.
Not bad, not bad. But there's room for improvement. Any road. Almost anywho. Now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what are you doing here?
At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Thole family. May we speak with Chief Zemot?
Why, yes, you may. Of course I know him. I am him. I am Zamot, and I bid you welcome to Tombra.
You sound like, you know what you sound like? You sound like the Oracle.
The Oracle?
From the 3-hour movie challenge.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm kind of doing that voice. I was trying to do the voice of the guy who answers the door at Emerald City a little bit, like kind of like.
Oh yes. What? Just to let everyone know about the 3-hour challenge and stuff. What is that?
Hat Films. They're a member of the Yogs. Well, they're members of the Yogs. There's 3 of them. Members of the Yogs cast. And yeah, they came up with a cool idea for so there's the whole members thing happening on YouTube now where you become a member and they give you exclusive content. So one of their new engagement things they came up with was they had members help pick random things like a genre, a location, a line of dialogue, a prop,
setting,
and I think there was six things total. And so they had a set of them, different variety of different options. They're written on like pieces of paper, just scrapped and kind of picked out of a hat style for which ones are going to be used. And basically the crew, these 3 guys who they went to school for media, so they're into like film and music, and they actually have a band too. So they're very talented guys. They can do a lot of stuff. And usually, they every year for Christmas, they do a live stream, and they just make up a song. They make up a whole album actually, so it's just a song, a whole album of music, like usually somewhere between 5 to 8 songs or something like that. And they make them on the fly on a live stream and record it there, and then they release it as an album after as a charity thing. So I'm trying to demonstrate how talented they are on the moment, because the idea for the challenge, the 3-hour film challenge, is they have 3 hours to take those random things right after they hear about them, make a script, go film it on a Handycam without being able to edit at all.
Handycam.
Yeah, off. The screen cannot be seen in the sunlight. They can barely tell what's happening in some shots just because the lighting is bad, overall. But they record something. They can't undo anything. They can't delete the recording. They can't delete a file because it's a digital camera technically, but it's a Handycam. They can't edit the shots at all. They can't go to a computer afterwards and edit it together and make a real movie. They have to just shoot the scene and that's it. It's one and done. And so they have to shoot the whole film within 3 hours basically, and then they release it. And so on the first attempt to do it, they did it in about 2.5. And they basically, once they finished it, without them even getting to see it, they upload the full set of footage as one big movie, one collected file, to their members as members content only, and let them watch it and give reviews. And then they made a non-members video that kind of let you watch them like Mystery Science Theater style. Well, they let you watch the making of it as a full thing, which is cool. And then they got to watch it they get to read the feedback from the members while they're watching it and get kind of like a Mystery Science Theater style review of their own movie. And the movie itself was like only like 12 minutes long or something. The whole video for the non-members was like 25 or something. But the idea is really cool. I haven't seen anybody else do it yet. They're probably, I assume it'll catch on and become like a fad because it's pretty interesting. It's a quick idea. But yeah, one of the characters kind of sounded like the character I was just doing.
The Oracle! You must look inside!
I can't do. He did this eye crossing thing continuously throughout. It was really funny. I can't do that on a command, especially with context in. But yeah, Ross was the one who did that. He's pretty funny. They're all very talented. Like outside of just like doing like the let's play stuff and streaming games and stuff, they're actually pretty like musically inclined and very good at it. And also they get most of them good singing voices. But yeah, their filmmaking skills were definitely put to the test with that challenge, and they did pretty good. I thought, honestly,
it was very fun. It was very fun.
Yeah, very fun. Anyway,
so what does the Oracle have to say now?
If it's folks of Amity that what sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it.
Let's hear the tale. I've already seen in my mind.
Oh, you were telling it. You were shaking hands.
Blah 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 blah.
Ooh, that's a stretch.
Stretch.
Well, and there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we would know how to deal with that floating volcano and all them sand eaters neither.
I'm not sure what accent I should be giving him now.
No, you're great. This is great.
But no, like his grammar is like not. It's not like British.
I think it's supposed to be like country bumpkin, I guess.
That's what I'm starting to get now too. Like I guess they're dwarf, they're like more simple.
If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand.
I was making him like a posh guy pretty soon. I assumed he was the leader. So I thought he'd be like Doc or something, kind of.
However, the kind of ore you seeks precious to us too. If I let you have it only for you to bungle things up and squander it, like no amount of L will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy. By means of a trial, a trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of Thole.
I like this.
And what is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all.
Oh boy.
I like the laugh. The exchange. The exchange with the Exarch was pretty good.
Yeah, we're just like,
We have no choice.
Alright.
Find a tonberry.
Hello, Bobbit.
Bobbit!
Hello, Samut. Samut. Listen well. As you know, we're mining folk, and in the mining life, danger's a constant companion. So, when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial which tests the 3 traits all good miners can't do without: discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner.
That is a crappy old school video.
That is what? What? That is.
It's like a. So it's a phone game, isn't it? Was it made?
I think so. Yeah.
Like that.
Now, look on my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dwarves as wear helmets what are different.
Alright, what does this helmet look like? Because I actually want to zoom in and see this.
It's got 2 horns, got a little 2 feathers. 2 horn, 2 feather.
Gold strip down the middle. Kind of like green cloth on the sides. Okay.
I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you.
Alright, let's do this.
Where's the observer? Oh, it's way over here. It's not nearby, you liar.
I think it means like in town.
In town, yeah. The dwarf observer. This guy observes other dwarfs. Why is it called the dwarf warrior?
Alright, go ahead.
No, wait. Lolly-ho, you must be the challenger Chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner, you use a slingshot to shoot them as you wear the wrong helmet. Let's begin with a spot of paint practice, eh? Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helm. You may move the camera as well as...
Yeah, okay, so
it's the hide and seek.
Where's Waldo?
Where's...
This is kind of cute.
Waldo? Alright. Where are these derfs? Wow, there's no zoom at all. Oh, I see some. I didn't mean to do that. The button is the drag button again.
I can't.
Can you shoot the Exarch? What happens if you shoot the Exarch? Dang,
is he there? Where is he?
Down at the very bottom.
I shot the Exarch.
Did it work? What did it do?
I would thank you not to shoot me.
I got the nonchalant dwarf. He says, "Nice shooting. I'd keep it up at the actual trial, eh?" Oh yeah, it's practice.
This is the bottom right one, right?
That's the only one. It's just
the one.
Right above where the Exarch is standing is the one I saw. I think it's just that one though, yeah.
Okay, yeah. This is kind of cute. This is like my Nike game. Same one.
Alright. That's the way. I like it. I like it. Next time. It's the way. What voice am I doing? Why am I doing the chieftain again?
Yeah, I was about to say. They're not all chieftain.
Right, next time is the trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, eh?
Alright, let's play some Nike.
Alright. Ready for the trial? Right this way then. This time, there'll be them as where the right helm. You shoot them, you fail. So look carefully before you let the stone fly.
We got a captain who's up somewhere.
So, yeah, is it
Soke King Oshimate.
That's not timed.
No, I don't think it is.
Well done. A fine show of discernment and dexterity.
Are you done already?
Was that it? One shot? One kill?
Oh!
I guess I'm good.
It's showtime for Noir and Blanc.
I've been playing FPS all my life. So I've trained for this.
I see him. Come back out. It's showtime for Noir and Blanc.
I got him before he even went behind the thing again. Like he literally was standing there at the start and just shot him instantly.
There you go. Soke King Oshimate Tento Yatemo.
We were watching the live action One Piece, and Luffy did the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
On do I do spoilers for this? Does it matter at this point?
Spoilers for extremely early One Piece. We're talking episodes 1 through like 20. No, Arlong Park ends at
I think we're on like
50
3 on live action.
Okay, 50 in the anime, like the end of whatever.
So it's when he's fighting. It's when he's fighting Buggy.
Buggy, yep, episode
and when he beats
4
Buggy.
in the anime, 5.
Yeah, it's pretty early. It's when he beats Buggy.
Oh, when he used bazooka.
Yeah, sorry, bazooka, not shotgun. I'm sorry. Yeah, he uses bazooka, and Sasha just like, that was it. And I was like, yeah, he just puts both hands together. Basically, it's like open palm, both hands. And she's like, oh, okay. She was like, she was expecting more, I guess. She was kind of like let down. That was called bazooka, but that's all it was. And I was like, I mean, all of his things are stretch based, so what is he gonna do?
Yep.
You know?
Oh, don't worry, there'll be more.
I know. She knows too. Oh wow, we were watching and they showed almost said Admiral. They showed Captain Morgan.
Yes.
And she's like, did he really have an axe hand? She's like, what is this? And I was like, do you think that's absurd? And she's like, yeah. I was like, that's absurd. And she's like,
what did she say when Zoro put the sword in his mouth?
Well, so she was like, why does he have 3 swords? And I was like, oh, you'll see why he has 3 swords.
You'll see.
And then he finally used the 3rd sword, and she was like, okay. And she was like, immediately, this is cool. I was like, yeah, it is cool. Like, this is actually one of the cooler parts of the series. Like, immediately at the start of the series, which makes him cool. Anyway, so she appreciated it.
Did she see me hawk yet?
Huh?
Did you get to restaurant?
No, she hasn't. We haven't done the restaurant yet.
Okay.
We're just Arlong is kind of like he talked to Buggy where we are, and then
wow, that's Netflix only. They never interact in the anime. Arlong and Buggy never interact.
Yeah, like basically Arlong. I think it's Arlong. Maybe it's one of Arlong's employees, actually. Not Arlong.
Okay, yeah. One of his lackeys. That's fine.
Yeah, one of his lackeys showed up. A fishman showed up, and she was like, "What is he?" Like she was kind of shocked by that. And
she's never seen Fishman before.
Yeah, it gets way weirder. And I was like, I remember reading the manga and be like, "It's just part of this world. The Fishman makes sense." Yeah.
Yep.
Like I didn't think anything of it. It bad.
A wonderful world of One Piece.
I was like, that's how it is. But no, they just beat the cat crew.
Oh yeah, for Usopp's Island.
Yeah, Usopp's Island. Yeah, they recruited Usopp. That's where we are in the story right now.
Did they have hypnosis, dude?
Is that part of the cat crew?
Yeah.
It's just the captain, and then the big guy who's the chef, and the maid girl in the live action.
Okay. Yeah, they got rid of
I remember those characters. I can't remember their name for a second.
1, 2, Django.
But yeah, I remember them in the manga.
That's too bad. That's hilarious.
I just didn't remember, like, the girl, I didn't remember what she did. I remember the big guy, like, having the goofy cape and everything, and Sasha hated that. She's like, why does he have a stupid cape? I was like, that's how he looked in the manga.
It's like, yep.
Original. Like, they actually are they're pretty good about sticking to the look.
Yeah, I've seen shots. I'm like, man, this is actually like, pretty good.
Every time Usopp's on screen, I've been, like, triggered because
he no nose.
Like Usopp. He looks like Usopp without the nose, and she was like, you know what? She looked at a photo. She found a picture from like the
Usopp, the actual Usopp, yeah.
Usopp, yeah. She saw the picture. And she's like, you're right. He does look just like him, except for the nose. And she's like, but the thing that bothers her is that they clearly did like makeup on his lips to make them look fuller and bigger, in like a weird way, and it really bothers her because it's like obvious that it's just makeup. Like she has her eye, and she's good at makeup or whatever. She knows.
Yeah, she's very good at makeup.
Like that doesn't bother me. His lips do look weird. His mouth looks weird. Like it's too big for his face.
Yeah.
It's the makeup.
I mean, that's just One Piece world, man. Oh, there's proportions in that. Oh.
That's what I was telling her. I was telling her. I think Mr. Seti made a joke about if we can watch it for all 10 seasons by the end.
Yeah. What will happen to the females in the series?
Yeah.
Everyone becomes hourglasses. Everyone. No, either you're an hourglass or you're a giant monstrosity like orb. As a female, you're one of the two.
There's something that happened, and it's like somehow Nami's weight came in as a factor. And I was like, yeah, this version, this early part of the story, definitely could do it. That what she just did. If she did it like later, she probably would kill them by sheer mass alone, like her upper body mass alone.
There is in One Piece Odyssey in the RPG game, there is a move she has called Happiness Punch, where she uses like her curves to like smack an enemy or something. You know,
that's
Peach's Peach and Daisy's side B, baby.
Yeah, I get it.
And that's high tier, baby. That's they are. As we they are. They freaking are.
Oh, I thought you meant like I didn't mean like move tier. I thought.
Move tier. Yes.
I thought
Peach and Daisy are A tier / S tier. Both ways. Both ways. No, Peach only. Daisy can suck it and die and burn.
That's what Luigi said too.
Oh god. Anyway. Finish this thing. We gotta get off.
Well done. Oh, sorry. Well done. Wait, what does he sound like?
It was like more raspy.
It was Jason Statham. Well done. The trial. Can't do the British accent now. It's so this up the way. The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. Run along back to the chief now and get on with putting an end to all this strangeness of late. That was a weird line. Sure. Huh?
No. Nothing. All right, let's turn it in. Give me the terrible pants so I can put it on and glamour them off.
That was some impressive shooting, lad. Consider me satisfied. Aye. Was that too dirty for you, the whole thing?
No. That was a good shooting. What?
Oh, sorry.
Lad.
Ew, why would the girl shoot? Never mind. Okay,
Lass! I didn't even know where you were going. Stop it. My good Christian stream. Read your lines.
Displaying you didn't come this far with luck alone. So I'll place my faith in you and help you find the all you seek.
Yeah, we're not buggy. Come on.
Yeah,
We got talent.
Pants. Give me pants. What do you mean? He's got lots of talent. That was another thing that Sasha really was bugged by. I
bugged by, was it?
Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that on purpose. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't do it on purpose. But no, I sparked the idea and then it kind of stuck with her. How does he just float? Like, how can he how is he a living tornado?
No, that's talked about. His ability works wherever his feet are, anything can float in an area around him wherever his feet are. So like, okay,
physically how though? Like,
oh,
what's the
are you
physics?
asking about physics? My
Yeah,
sweet boy, you come into One Piece. There's a dude who can open the door into a parallel dimension and sit there and then come out. You're really gonna ask about physics?
Like Luffy, his gum powers is very physically oriented. Like, actually makes sense. I mean, like how he has like bones doesn't really make sense, but like at least like the physics of like his muscles and skin being rubber kind of would work in that scenario. But Buggy is literally just like magically repulsed pieces of body.
Yeah,
they can like spin like little tornado.
Basically, what he's doing is he has the ability to reassemble. What he's doing is when he's floating he's in the process of reassembling. To reassemble, you have to float to your other parts. He's just doing that over and over. Yes, delayed reassembly.
Like, what is the propulsion method of the reassembly? I guess it's still kind of bothering me. Even if that's like the rules, like he can reassemble. Like,
probably just disassembly, because it's reassembly and disassembly.
No,
it's not just reassembly.
Propulsion though. What's the thing that moves?
It's disassembly. He punches and he lets it go at the end of the thrust. That's disassembly at the end.
How does he like twist as a tornado though? That doesn't make sense. Like that.
He's twisting the body parts as they would be. Remember, they're still moving as if they were attached.
No, they're not. Oh, you gotta watch the live action version of that, because it doesn't look like that at all. Like he literally turns into a tornado.
Yeah, I know. He has that move in the manga. Yes, I know.
But that looks that's not like disassembly, and it's still.
If I stood here and I twirled like a tornado with my arms, I'd be doing the same thing. They're just unattached. He's doing it as if they were attached, but they're not now.
Okay,
that's what that is.
I can see that. And so in the live action, it's a bit too separated, I guess, to really see it like that. It doesn't look like that. It looks like
conceptually that's what's going on.
It looks like he fell apart and then he got picked up by a tornado. Is what it looks like, and it's just all over the place. It's not quite like I'm stretched out, like it was separated, right? So basically, what you're saying he is essentially just he's Rayman.
Yes,
and, like,
he's Rayman
together.
Everything he's doing is the pots individually acting as if he can, but they're now individualized. I won't spoilers, but there's also another person who does something like that.
Oh, okay. The reassembly thing with him is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's funny. That's the point.
Like it's literally supposed to be funny, but it's also like goofy to think about. Like, oh yeah, why did that reassemble and kind of just work anyway? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like
it's almost like it reattached correctly, but didn't. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, like the way you have to work with One Piece, I love One Piece's powers for it is you have to take whatever it does and say, okay, this is a given. This bends reality. Magic. This breaks reality.
It's just magic.
This element breaks reality. Everything else, how would this work? If you broke reality for this element, now what would happen with it? What could I do with that?
Look, it's not just break reality. It's like concentrate on this one factor and then ignore everything else.
Yeah.
And that makes it okay. Which yeah, I mean, I did that when I read the manga.
Yeah.
But like, it occurred to me that looking at it drawn out, it looked kind of weird. And then watching it in motion and live action is really weird. So.
These pants.
Yeah. She didn't really care for that.
These pants.
Yeah, they're bad. Mine aren't.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let's grab the last.
Matching a bit. Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
Let's just grab this.
Did you know that Calusia is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining this stuff since ancient times. And every so often, the self-same veins yield what's called Earthseed, a rare one ore steeped in magic. Time was, we used to refine Earthseed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there and to be had, though, provided you know where to look, and no place is surer than Drugar's Tewil. Duergar's Tewil. It's very, very dwarven, I cannot say that.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, the site's occupied by our age-old rivals, the Gogs. Great swords claim the place as theirs, and refuse to let any other bugger near. Oh, there never was a more odious lot than them Gogs. I could go on forever about those hornless whoresons, but then we'd be here forever, and that won't get us nowhere. Hornless whoreson. Wow, that's pretty good. What it boils down to is this. If you want the Earthseed, you've got to deal with the Gogs. Reckon you're up to the challenge?
Yes. Point me in the direction I'll destroy.
Evil Vivies. We have dealt with far worse. I am sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now, to help you find your way, I'll have ours go with you. You want to do this one?
Alright. I'll do it! I'll go with them!
Not him. He's an imbecile. You, Korot.
I couldn't have overhear it. I knew the Eaters had flocked to Mergulg, but I didn't know why. To think the last light ones are up there. The fate of Colossia, no, the world hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, I'll do my part. I'll pickaxe them to the pickaxe to the toes.
Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Korot. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with the pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him in the thick of battle, he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it.
Oh, Darkness from Konosuba. Got it.
If all he needed to do was dig, he'd be a dwarf. But he's liable to become a senator's breakfast before he can even manage a swing.
It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight. But I still want to try. Please, please, please let me go. You can be the cannon fodder.
I take care of you. You take care of the war. As long as you're aware of the dangers.
Which one do you want?
I don't care, they're both terrible.
As long as you're aware of the dangers. Sign this waiver.
I'll do I take care of you then. I take care of you. You take care of the war. That's my favorite.
I think it's probably going to be the same.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll try. Oh, that's you. Why am I reading?
Yeah, I was just checking. I don't have to be a bed.
Yeah, it was like a Canadian accent from South Park for a second there.
Yeah, that.
I'm trying to be a bed. If you want to take Korot, far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe, though, will you?
Yep.
See if you can find a boat. Right. We will most assuredly encounter senators along the way. You better not let him die. Though, with you in our company, they will be more a spectacle than a concern.
Oh yeah, playing Bayonetta / Metal Gear Rising. Spectacle Fighter, let's go! Alright, I think that's a good place to stop, because oh look, we're about to do a duty thing.
Yeah,
Good.
it's a duty.
Perfect.
It's a duty.
Alright, great.
What timing? We're also
what
in a
timing?
city, so we can glamour.
Alright, yes. Oh yeah, we can! Oh my, can we? Oh.
Yeah, we can. I think so.
Oh, we can. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful dream. Get this garbage off of me. Where is it?
Where's my new outfit at? There it is.
Where's my outfit that I did?
Oh, I might keep the spear though. I guess it doesn't matter.
Is this it? Yeah, that's it.
It doesn't
Okay.
have lightning effects, but it looks cool still. I didn't even make it red though. To match my
Get this garbage off of me.
You look cool. You look like. Oh, never mind.
Thank God. Holy
what the heck
crap.
is that mount?
What a garbage.
What is that?
This
Weird
is
jet thing.
terrible.
I
can't edit glamour plates here, can I?
No.
Alright, well, I'll just.
That.
That's fine. This staff sucks, but I'll deal with it. I don't care that much.
I just saw the title. I just saw the title of the quest we're on. I'm so excited.
digging we will go. A digging we will go.
I was thinking Yogscast.
Alright.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. The song. Yeah.
Diggy diggy hole. Alright. That will be it for today. Right. Hooray! We did it. Vamonos!
Yeah, we did it.
That means let's go. That doesn't mean we accomplished it. I always misappropriate the wording.
No, that's actually what she says though in the show.
But she says it whenever it's like let's go, not like we did it. That's the other one.
Oh yeah, what did she say?
I don't know the Spanish for it.
I don't think. Did she even speak Spanish in that part at all? I don't remember speaking.
I don't think so, but I don't really watch the show, so I could.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched it since my sister was like at the age where that was appropriate for her to watch that.
When my sister was a wee lass.
I was way too old for that show.
I had a younger brother, so we didn't really watch it.
Yeah. You guys were too close in age, and yeah, you guys were actually out of the age range for it too.
All right, well, Epsilion, thank you. This was really fun. Thank you for playing with me. You're not gonna say anything?
I just saw a post from someone else that distracted me. Sorry, what?
Okay. I thought I said something wrong. I thought I was like, oh no, what did I say? Don't let it linger.
I saw something funny. That was a fun session today for sure.
All right, so next week, the 15th of Sunday, are you okay with that?
Yeah, next week should probably be okay. It's the week after. I'm definitely going to be busy.
I will actually be busy the week after too. So that actually works out. The 22nd, I'm busy. I got family stuff. I got to go get parts replaced in my car, as well as some other stuff. I got to go take care of the old apartment and make sure it's ready to go to hand over the keys.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you're
I got to do that too. Yep. Cool. So I get to stay here. Yay!
All right, man. Well.
All right. I will talk to you later, my dear friend. Thank you for playing and thank you for staying with me. Of course. I love you. Hearts. Bye.
Love everybody.
All right. That'll do that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We did really, really well. We did pretty good. We got through like a lot of stuff. All right. Let me change this to chatting. All right. Excellent. Well, thank you everyone for coming by. I'm Icarus once again, and these are the streams. We do Final Fantasy 14 every Sunday. We'll do it next Sunday. The Sunday after, no, but that's because I got stuff to do, and that's fine. So thank you for stopping by, everyone. We will be doing some streams next weekend with Mario Rabbids and more Final Fantasy. So come on by if you'd like to. Before we go, though, I'd like to share a little bit of God's Word because I am a believer in His Word. And I want to share a little bit of the love and the glory that He has for us. And so I'd like to go through that with you. So if anyone doesn't know, we have been doing I've mucked it all up. Let's see here. There we go. We've been doing a series where we're going through the Bible in chronological order. So we're trying to see, I'm trying to do it to show God's interventions and His love for us throughout history leading to Jesus, which that is the point of His salvation given through Him for us. So to do that, we've gone through all of Genesis already. And we should have done Job. I messed up, so we'll go back there at some point. And so now we're in Exodus. So basically the people of Israel, God's chosen nation, were enslaved by the Egyptians. And the Lord allowed that to happen, as we talked about, because it shows His glory and power to deliver His people, to give them hope for the future, as they will be a nation unto themselves, plagued by other nations, but to ensure, hey, I delivered you from something so much worse before, because we humans need that. I can deliver you again. I am with you. And to show His great power, and also to show it to the other nations. At this point, Egypt was the biggest ancient nation that there was. So by the Lord showing His glory to them, it would show that He is the Almighty God. Because when one nation was defeated by another nation, it was understood in ancient days that, oh, your God was a little weaker than mine. Mine was a true God kind of thing. So by the Lord putting down all the Egyptian gods through the plagues, which is what we're in, it shows that He is the one and only and the Almighty, as He says He is. So we've gone through a lot of plagues so far. We've gone through the Nile to blood, the frogs, the gnats, the flies, the livestock dying, the boils, the hail, and the locusts. So at this point, the Lord has wiped out most of Egypt's well-being and their food and stuff like that. And He gave them chances not to. He said over and over again, turn back, Pharaoh, and I will not do these. These will not happen. Let my people go, and I will leave you in peace. I am the Lord Almighty. Submit to that, understand that, and honor my people. But as we humans tend to do, especially people with power, I'm the one in control. I am the God here, and our gods are the God here. No. And every time, Pharaoh did not give in, every single one. So finally, we're on the 9th plague. And this hits probably the biggest Egyptian god that the Egyptians looked to. And if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you know where we're going with this. So the 9th plague of darkness. So the Lord said to Moses, stretch out your hand toward, and notice, by the way, He didn't even have Moses go to Pharaoh. Every other time he had Moses go to Pharaoh. Well, not every other. This is one of the times. Normally it's like a pattern of go to Pharaoh when he's by the river bank and everything, the Nile bank. He says no. Go to Pharaoh in the palace. He says no. Do this plague. Don't even ask. And then go after. So it's been like that. So we're on the don't even ask, just go into it. Because Pharaoh has hardened his heart over and over and over again. And the Lord's going to show his power so that Pharaoh will see that. Well, not see that. Well, see that, but not see otherwise. Stretch out your hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, a darkness to be felt, so pitch black and without light that it is encroaching and palpable. And I don't know if you've ever been in that kind of darkness. I've only been in a few times, but it's almost like there's a presence for it. There's not, but you have to remember showing this as well. The Lord is presenting darkness, which in physics is just the absence of light. But in a spiritual way, darkness does have a presence. It's kind of, normally it's associated with sin. But the Lord is controlling the darkness here and its power. The Lord has nothing to do with sin. So darkness itself is still an element under his control. It's not wrong in of itself. It's just an element of reality. And even the Lord has control over that. He's not some God that only has control over certain things, but evil or aspects of evil. Not aspect, darkness isn't evil, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's the dark beings areas. I can't touch that. Like with Final Fantasy 14, Hydaelyn can't touch darkness, chaos kind of things, and otherwise. The Lord Almighty doesn't like that. He is the one and only. He's the creator of all. So he has control over everything in reality, darkness or otherwise. And he can take away the light, which he gave and breathed into existence anytime he wants to, and remove that light and life that is given with it, because light is associated with life, because it gives heat, it gives growth, it gives sight and the ability to act. But darkness gives encroachment and fear. He can take away the light and leave us with the darkness that the world originally was, that he is what gives. So Moses stretched out his hand toward heaven, and there was pitch darkness all the land of Egypt. 3 days. He let this one linger for 3 days before he even went to Pharaoh to even talk to him. They did not see one another, nor did anyone rise from his place. Everyone just stayed in bed. I can't outbring this. And for 3 days. But, notice this, where's my mouse? All the people of Israel had light where they lived. The land of Goshen, set aside for them, the slaves, was the beautiful paradise of light and life that the Lord preserved, as he's done before. Notice that God gave darkness. When the Lord hardens a heart, like he's been doing to Pharaoh, all he does is remove the conscience of what is right, because he is righteousness and truth, away from our hearts, which means we naturally wander in the dark without him. With this, it's a physical, literal, like miracle showing that he's finally removed the grace that he gives the Egyptians to be able to have light and life to operate, and removed it so that now operate. Go ahead, have your gods give you what you need to be able to see and function. Oh, they can't because they're not real. I am the one who gives light. And if you will not follow, basically, you're not going to look to me, the ultimate light. Fine, I'll remove the light. Oh, look, you don't have any. And that's true. Without him, we do not have light in of ourselves. Any light and life we have in our lives is echoes of his love and grace given to us, because he loves us. And those who are justified by Christ's blood have him in their hearts, have everlasting light that never leaves, a joy that's throughout our lives. But those who do not have that. That's why people usually look for joys in the world, and they're fleeting. They're there, but they're not fully. And that's why it's going to be really difficult, because he is the ultimate light that provides that. And the Egyptians didn't have it, so they wandered forever, for the 3 days. So Pharaoh finally called Moses after the 3, and Moses answered. I'm imagining Moses walks to the throne room. Everything's pitch black, but there's like a little like around Moses and Aaron as they walk, there's just like this spotlight where they just like, we're walking fine, I can see. That way they could be seen. It's funny. And he said, Pharaoh finally assented again on conditions. Go, serve the Lord. Your little ones also may go with you. Because remember last time he said, leave the women and children, because he was using them hostage because you have to come back. But now he's like, no, you can let them go. Only let your flocks and herds remain. To be like, well, if your guys are going to make a bail and run, at least we'll have your stuff. So, but Moses said, Lord does not do halvesies. Once again, he demands all submission, all faith, all following. Moses said, you must also let us have sacrifices and burnt offerings, that we may sacrifice to the Lord our God. Which, by the way, I'm in Leviticus on my own readings. Yeah, you're going to need those, because the sacrifices of all the animals and stuff to do that and everything, yeah, they're going to be needed. Our livestock also must go with us. Not a hoof shall be left behind. for we must take them to serve the Lord our God, and we do not know with what we must serve the Lord until we arrive. He's going to tell us whenever we get there, and we are going to obey by taking everything we could need. That way, whatever the Lord says for us to do, we will do. Basically, Moses said, no, we're serving the Lord fully. We're taking everything because it is all his. Notice he didn't say, like, we've taken them because we deserve them. You can't have our livestock there. He said, for the Lord's needs, for his worship, not needs, for his worship, for who he is, for what he deserves, and for what we will follow, we need all of them, and we are taking them. Because he is not compromising on this. Not us. He's not compromising. And he will not let us compromise because he loves us. He's going to have us take that stuff. But Pharaoh, like always, was hardened in heart by the Lord. Once again, removed those, took away the light, let him walk in darkness himself as he walked and said, no, I'm not letting him go. Pharaoh said, get away from me. Never take care to never see my face again. For if the day you see my face, you shall die. So Pharaoh finally threatened him. He's never done it before. Every other time he's seen the plagues, he's like, leave, just leave. But he's never threatened. Finally, he's had enough. All the plagues, all the no compromise. Pharaoh's heart was finally filled with pride and arrogance to the point of, I'm going to threaten you. And by threatening Moses and Aaron, he's threatening the Lord. That's what he's doing. You're the representatives God is sending. I'm threatening them, which means I'm threatening you. I'm threatening Lord Almighty because you won't be able to protect them. And Moses said, all right, as you said, we will not see your face again, Pharaoh. And they never did. He will never see Pharaoh's face again. They will talk again, but they'll never see his face again. Because the next time Pharaoh is going to be seen, he's going to not want to look at anyone because of how broken he's going to be. Because the final plague is the one against him. All the others have been against every Egyptian god, every other people, and the nation. This time, you want to be a god? Fine. I'm the Lord Almighty. I will God to God you. I'm targeting you as an idol, and I'm going to break you down. But for this one, the false god to judge is, that's right, the winged dragon of Ra. I only, unfortunately, have Cypher here, so I don't have Ra. But the winged dragon of Ra, the king of all deities, the father of all creation by Egyptian mythology. He was the patron of the sun. Oh, look, light. Heaven, kingship, power, and light. Oh, look. Darkness. Yeah, no, I control that. He was not only deity who governed the action of the sun, he could also be the physical sun itself, as well as the day, and the day associated with light. And the night is darkness. So the Lord said, nah, you're not light. I'm light. Bye. You don't have it. And showing that I am the Almighty God. And once again, he's doing this for a purpose. The Lord is showing his might and power every time there's a miracle anywhere in the Bible. Even when it comes to the New Testament, the New Testament is called a sign. It's not called miracles. I mean, a few times there are. But I think John's the one who calls them signs. They're to point to something. The Lord never shows power just for like the sake of it. He's meek. I mean, it's a virtue that he asks us to be for him. Like, be meek as the Lord, meek will inherit the earth and all that, like biblically. So, of course, he is. Because he is meek, he does it for a purpose. Meek is power held in control. The Lord never does anything just for whatever. He does it for his glory's sake, first and foremost, and also for our sake, because he loves us. And he is showing the Egyptians through his power, these are my people. You will not touch them. So, yeah. Anyway, that'll be where we stop for today. We've got all the plagues and the final ones coming up. But before we do the final plague, actually, I remember because I read, we got a few things to set up first. Because the final plague is not just about the sign for the Egyptians and all that, and about what's happening in that moment. No. The final plague sets up the most important Jewish custom and a nation of Israel threw in, pointing to the fulfillment in the Lord Almighty. And that is what we will see next time in the preparation for it and how that works. But for now, we'll go ahead and stop there. God bless every single one of you. It was good to see you. I hope that you all have a blessed day and week going forward. I know it's Sunday for me, but whatever day you're watching. And I hope that the Lord gives you many blessings and testing trials to lead you to him and his love and grace, and so that you may have wonderful joy in your life too. And yeah, I'll see you next time.